Right.
We
I
can.
mean,
Let me just write them
the
then.
peeling can be practiced with a squad as one, I guess.
Well,
But the bounding, we need to be separated.
yeah, you need the 2 fire teams, but you want it. Malcolm's the
I like Quizzy as well.
controls both fire teams, and then Gold is the second fire team.
Do we have? So we're stacked on 2 fire teams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we can
three-man teams,
probably be platoon then, if that's the case.
Well, I'm not like we'll have much to do as there is no platoon. Malcolm will be.
I mean,
Oh, big
That's
boy.
fun.
Sure.
I mean, at that point we can just
If you want to.
hang back and provide support, like just as needed.
If you want to play, I think the best thing would be to integrate within the fire teams, so we can run as a 8-man squad.
Is that what you want to do, Dragon? I mean, I'll do it if you want to.
What's the tone?
I mean, I'm either way. I'm cool either way. If you guys would rather have more people, I can step in. If you want to just work with your guys, then I'll step back. It's up to how you guys want to train. Since training with more people is probably going to be better overall, but you'll be training with people that you don't normally run with, since I'm not going to normally run with you guys.
Well, it's good for the practice because we have like new people time, so communication will be a key indicator in this training.
Okie dokie. Oh, let's dive in.
For this very first, so what we're going to start with, Malcolm and Wilson, because you were there for part of it. You need to teach the rest of these guys how to do peeling and then bounding, but especially the peeling because that's not something that most people would have done. So if you just
All right, we can do like a dry run just quickly.
yes, so if we just do that out here, just explain to them how that works.
Yeah,
And
I
first scenario we'll do is if you look on your map, southwest, and that's like basically an arena. There'll be a bunker that we're trying to get towards, and the goal will be to bound towards it, and that will be live fire. For that one, I really have to Zeus because there's a little thing that I need to do with the bunker people. Most of the others you can just be part of. I can be part of this A fire team. Yeah, but we'll get onto them when we get onto them. So we can start by going teaching bounding now,
okay.
Oh, wait.
and then
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
looks
have
like
the
we're-
document up.
Looks like
I
I'm
have
just stuck
the
into the
document,
squad.
so
Yeah,
we can
bounding,
just-
I don't remember that much.
No, it's fine. I have the
Okay.
documents. We can just give the briefing and then
Yeah,
we'll
okay.
run one, like first peeling and then we do bounding.
I can help with peeling and bounding. I did it IRL if you want.
Say again?
Yeah, sure.
I've done peeling and bounding IRL if you want me to help. If you want a third man for the
Okay.
example.
I can just like read up the formal document, just the short part of like what it is and why we use it, and then you can demonstrate if you want to.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
Quasimodo, you can literally just get yourself up.
All right,
and
does
heal the station
everybody
so you don't
here
waste
need
mana
that?
splash.
I need that.
Yeah, can you?
All right. So basically, peeling is a flexible movement technique that's used under fire and to like break contact. So it's to disengage with an enemy, and it's often used to fall back completely or continue an engagement from a better position. So to make it quickly static, you can make us move where we want and explain by demonstration. I think that's the best part to do it, or the
Okay.
best way to do it.
So Malcolm squat down.
Yeah, Malcolm squad, I'm team assistant, and the rest is just gonna follow along.
So I don't know how the training manual says it's done, but in combat training in the Marine Corps, we do it. Malcolm is going to be the first one to leave. He's going to be squatting down, and I'm going to be squatting down. Malcolm's going to say one going out, and then he's going to stand up, turn around, and walk back, or he's going to run, not walk, while I'm covering. And it's going to work from left to right. Oh, I've got 3 people for this example. So Wilson is going to do it first. So
Yep.
Wilson's going to stand up and then run to my right, your guys' left. And then we're going to pick up with Malcolm. He's going to do the same thing. And once he's squatted down, I'm going to move.
Yeah. So that's basically it. Just to follow the document after the standard, that it's you basically have a line. You have people initiating suppressive fire, and as it says, it's important to immediately gain fire superiority to allow to maneuver to be effective. So, according to the document, the person on the far end, as we did now, will disengage first, shouting "moving." So it can be good, as Static said, that if people are proning or like doing this, then when I get up, I say "moving," moving here, and then I say "set" according to the document, and then Malcolm will like continue this. It's like the games we did when we were like in kindergarten, basically.
Okay, so
So hold
you
up. So
first
when
get to
you-
combat training. They don't. When you first get to combat training, you don't like they teach you to say set, moving, move. But after a little bit of time, it just becomes when you're not shooting. That's when, we know that you're not. That's when we know that you're moving. And then when you start shooting again, we know that you stopped moving. So
Yeah.
If I
So
may-
for our case, we'll probably say set, moving, move, and that's when you know to stand up and move.
Alright.
Right, so I don't know, Dragon, according to the document, it says move first and then set. How, like, do we follow it strictly, or should we use something that actually uses in real life? Yeah, right. Well, I mean,
As
do you
long as
It
guys
has
the
to be
intent-
flexible, right?
As long as the
we're
intent and the
overwhelmed,
effect
right?
is the same, then it should
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
So,
The main
everybody
idea
copies?
here.
Like, everybody understood the assignment? Yeah, I guess so. Shall we do a dry run? Like,
Yeah.
we can do, since we're so many, we can like split up in two.
No, do a full squad run.
We can do in one as one squad.
All right.
What the-
All right.
Where I am, yeah.
So, Dragon, just as a note, I don't know what the training document says on this matter, but you would only ever do peeling in a fire team size. In a squad size, you would do reverse bounding.
Alright, well, we'll do a peel anyway, because we need it
Okay.
some other things. So we'll do a squad size peel just because it makes it more complex, and that way we can do it with that, and do it with the smaller, with the smaller team. So, yeah, if you just want to get you guys lined up, Malcolm, and just
Line up facing north. Got more space.
yeah, and get a bit more spacing between yourselves. Like,
Alright,
in
try to
the-
keep
in a
one line.
fight, so you wouldn't be standing that close to each other if you're fighting, ideally. So,
Is it normally just
Yeah, space it out a little bit more.
Right. Is it normally just one person
Yeah,
at
it
a
should be a
time,
5
or
meters.
if it
Alright,
were
for
so
peeling.
many?
we do
I mean,
one
yeah,
at
never
a
mind.
time,
One
Yeah,
at a
one
time.
at a time. All right. From left to right.
What you
I guess.
can do sometimes,
I can't hear you.
Speak up, Dragon.
when you're doing it with a lot
Speak
of
up.
people, you can, as soon as the moving person passes you, so like if Quasimodo's moving, as soon as he passes static then gets up and starts going after him, when you're doing it with a lot of people. But, yeah, that depends on how you want to do it. So,
Also,
Yeah, would you
it
not
should
say
go without
last man
saying, but
first before?
professional note in front of people. We had some of that happen at MCT.
yeah, no, make sure you're running behind. But okay,
Yeah, yes.
you'll be going
Running in front of somebody is asking to be shot by them.
You'll be going that way when Malcolm says to execute the peel. Obviously, Quasimodo will be starting, and just do it for like a couple bounds each, and we'll see. Then we'll move on to the next bit.
Alright, all set.
All set.
Quasi, peel left.
Alright,
Moving.
start peeling right.
Move.
What?
Left.
What?
We're going
Bro.
left, right.
Peeling.
Bro.
You're going that way.
What? Oh. Never mind.
Set.
Peeling.
If you speed it up, obviously you want to do it as quickly as possible, so if you triple time when you're
Set.
Moving.
just get in position yourself.
Set.
Yeah.
Moving.
So, one thing we'll
Get a little more space as we go.
spacing is going to be fucked, so go twice as far, Malcolm, at least.
Yeah, one grenade's gonna take half of us out.
Moving.
Yeah, and so just do it
Set.
Moving.
Yeah, that's okay.
Moving.
And as I said, if you wanna, you can use it to set up, like all that as well.
Moving.
So,
Set.
so that wouldn't be.
So, question: Can I,
Set.
if let's say
Moving.
goal runs past me, can I already then start moving?
Depending on the situation, depends on.
Alright.
You'd have to find
Yeah.
Set.
Moving.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'm just wondering what's the norm. But I mean, if I have people to shoot at, then of course I would wait to him to be set.
Both versions exist. I just find
Moving.
Pew 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 pew. I'm shooting you, Dark Beast. You have to play dead.
I'm standing waiting for a weapon.
Moving.
Yeah, and then when Wilson gets there, that'll be good. Okay. Well, I'm sure most of you know the concept of fighting bounding, but if you just want to explain that to your guys, and then we'll do a best scenario where we'll be doing that.
So wait, who's gonna do the explaining?
I mean, you got a document.
All right, Malcolm, do you wanna do it, or should I just read shortly off the document?
You can read the document.
All right, I will try to make it short, of course. So basically the reason you're using bounding is to cover ground and move your like element or like a fire team closer to the enemy. So it involves like one fire team moving forward while the other covers and suppress the enemy, basically. So you have like, let's say.
It's an
Yeah.
extension
Along with
of
you.
that same thing that we
Yeah.
were just doing, but
We can
Yeah,
just
basically,
separate-
but just
the
with a fire
squad
team.
or with
We can split in groups,
squads
then
of
you can
fire
explain
teams.
it. That'll be a
Yeah,
lot
so
easier.
I mean, it's,
Alright.
it's basically the same to make it short, but you move as a whole fire team basically. And according to the document, it says, let's say for example Alpha and Bravo. So once Alpha has contacted Bravo and says set, Bravo will respond with moving once they are ready and get up and move past Alpha while Alpha covers Bravo and take up a more advanced firing position. This maneuver will be repeated till you are close enough to the enemy or until they are dead. But I'm just wondering, isn't that leaping? I mean, compared to bounding? Alright, never mind then. Well, alright. I found like bounding was... Yeah, never mind. Alright, okay, fine. I think that's basically it, so we can just split in two and practice.
Yeah. You need to place
To do a little example, since we should probably do one. All right, I'm gonna hit the deck.
So I'll get in the fire teams that you have set up with,
Alright.
and then have
Gather
a
up.
bit of separation.
All right, Wilson, you're my partner.
Copy.
Oh, okay, never mind. Quasi,
Well,
you're
hold
my
on,
partner.
set 'em up
Finish-
some
finish
barriers
that.
or something to help out.
This is fine.
All right. Quasimodo, I'm gonna say set. I'm gonna say moving. I'm gonna say move. And when I say move, get up and run forward, and then hit the deck after a little bit of time and say set.
Yep.
Set.
Move.
Okay, so I'm gonna run forward and hit the deck. Oh no, only one of us moves at a time.
Oh, gotcha.
Gotta do pairs round moving.
So then I'm gonna say set. You say moving.
Moving.
Move.
Set.
Run forward of me. Forward of me.
Yeah, there's the option.
All right, now hit the deck.
Set.
Moving. When I say moving, you say move. Just to let me know.
Alright, Malcolm,
Set.
set.
Moving.
All right, set.
And then...
Set.
Alright, moving.
Moving.
Move.
Oh.
What's up?
So you wanna do just
Moving.
things for a little bit.
Moving.
They're not gonna
Okay.
stop, so just do it
Set.
with them.
Right.
Do it till you get to the Pelican, then we can all
Yeah.
load up.
They're going.
Yay.
They're going.
Yeah,
They're going.
Moving.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be Benjo.
Leapfrog, go. Or bound frog, if you like.
Set.
Make them stop.
Moving.
Oh, they must go. They must go forever.
Moving.
Set.
Moving.
Set.
Set.
Moving.
Move.
Alright, people, we can stop.
Set.
We've got far enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Moving.
go back to the base.
Alright, I'm just wondering, Static. Where are you? There you are.
Obviously,
So,
go ahead.
if you and I were a pair and we were like starting this, and I say
Okay.
set,
Set.
are you the guy
Moving.
moving or am I the guy moving?
You
If
say
you say
set when
set-
you are ready.
When
Alright,
you
so
are
I-
ready
Ready
to
to
cover
move
the
or ready to
person,
cover?
when you are ready to
Yes.
cover the person, you say set, and they
Alright,
say
so-
moving, and you repeat move to let them know that they are
Okay.
good to move forward. And then when I
I
hit the
see.
deck, I say set because it means that I am set and ready to start shooting the enemy so that you can run forward.
And then, but do you also say move, or like if you say I'm ready to move, you say set, and then you say move, and I say moving.
Yes.
No. No. You say set, moving, move. You swapped move and moving. You say set, moving. The other person says moving to let you know that they are ready to move, and then you say move to let them know that you are actively like engaging the enemy while they are doing it.
Yes.
In real
Move is a
life,
command.
yes, in real life, you stop saying set, moving, move, and you replace it with gunfire. So in this case, when I hit the deck and I start going, that's your cue to move.
Yeah, when you hear him shooting, that means that whatever he's shooting
means
at is going to be
rush forward.
occupied with him.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. So you don't necessarily need to say set, moving, set, moving. You just read the situation because a good dynamic team, you don't have to say much. It just flows. I
Right,
guess.
that's exactly it.
I mean, obviously, he says, grenade, don't go forward.
Yeah. All right, but I guess for everybody that makes sense.
Okay. Well, the extension of that is the fighting maneuvers. The one fighting is the cover,
Yeah.
which is also set. One fighting is removing people. So we're going to go over to the area next to us in the vehicle, and we'll get up in the start area, and we'll just do that. It will be live.
Hey, Solidus, what's the acronym for
before
when
we
you
do-
finish a bounding
We
movement
should
with a fire
probably
team,
attach to
and
one
they
of the
all
fire
come
teams.
together at the end?
Yeah, but we got a safe area there.
What's the acronym for it?
Oh, we have a save area there?
Where
Okay,
you
yeah,
get
sure.
like ammo check, gear check, nothing. What?
Ace check, I guess.
Ace report? Is that it? Ammo, casualties, equipment. That's right.
It's
Thank
ammo
you.
condition equipment, but oh, okay.
Yes,
I just couldn't remember the name, but like I went and I displayed to you every piece of it.
Get in the car.
yeah, and we'll be on 5-1 as well. So Discord.
Wilson, radio check 5-1 over.
We were totally on 5-1.
Who's in the drive?
I'm in the back of the master
Me?
gun.
You want the driver's seat?
If you want check.
If you just drive us around.
You might, Charlie.
5-5.
Jacob with E1, how copy?
What? Chuck?
What?
Zach, yes, 5-1. Repeat, static on SR51, how copy?
What's it when it's not good? It's like 5-5-3. Like that.
It would be 3x5.
No way out here.
Oh, can we not
3 by
escape?
5, right.
What's the net?
Oh, okay. We can't
Just
do
crack the
that.
barriers,
That'll be.
just run them down.
That'll be.
I mean, the
that's
government will
destruction
probably
of
tax us.
property. We can't just do
Nah,
this.
Yeah, we
Nah,
can.
nah.
Look, we just did.
Oh, okay, got you.
Don't go through the gate.
We could have taken the Gauss hog. More vehicles is better.
We're gonna be doing this on foot. This is just a means of transportation.
And
51.
Okay.
Were you 5-5?
Clear.
Okay. Stay behind the things.
which things?
These things.
There are many things.
I was about to say the
Ooh.
APC or the.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to know.
Multiple things. Wall has multiple things. What are you doing? Anyway, so there's a bunker at the end of this arena, and there's a load of cover, and there there will be enemies popping up in the bunker every few seconds.
Wrenches.
So, yeah, the goal is just to bam towards it and have the least amount of casualties possible. Obviously, suppressing doesn't work very well against AI, but what does work is shooting them in the face as soon as they show their face, and the only way to do it is to be ready to shoot them, and that's why you bam. So, yeah, it's up to Malcolm and Gold to coordinate.
Who would
Watch
like
out,
me
don't
as a
shoot that
part
one.
of their fire team?
Ooh, pick me, Captain. Pick me,
That's
Captain.
the other way around. I'm being chosen by the two
Well-
two FTLs are going to fight over who gets
I'll welcome
me.
you,
Pick
Elise.
me, Captain. Pick me.
Elise,
Yes.
we will welcome you.
Okay.
Okay.
You will be back.
Hey,
by-
Guns, I got a question.
The other one gets Dark Abyss. Whoever I didn't, whoever
I
didn't pick
didn't
me.
read my orders.
What
What
do you
planet
mean
are we
how
on?
far?
How are
Join
we?
group. Let me join the group. There we go.
We're
How
in
are
this
we
vegan?
divided?
Vinder's vegan.
So
There you
you're
go.
gonna be with me.
What system is that in?
Malcolm and me and you.
I see.
Mordhouse
Yeah,
system.
so
Isn't that a
you're
little
one
far
fire
from?
team, They are the other.
Isn't that a little
Wait.
far from
We're
Seoul?
gonna be
So, like,
bounding
we're
and
three
planning and
people?
helping each other.
It's hella far,
So
man.
there, so
I
my
think
request
Malcolm
for
chose
leave to
Yeah.
go back to Earth
Yeah,
is
we
not
got 4 people.
not
Okay,
approved.
but like at least counts double, so we're 5.
No.
Damn.
I only count double when I have Echo on board, but
So
he's
Nope. Time to go start my
Uh-huh.
M392.
not actually with me anymore.
yeah,
So
Aw.
Malcolm, you guys set the guys off.
Alright, where is even the entrance for this whole thing?
That door, there's a hole.
probably turn on the visor.
Hole in the wall.
That's what she said.
Stops there, so wherever you can go through the wall.
Just a team.
I'm
Alright,
gonna go through the wall here.
Yes.
All right. Do we have a plan,
Not working.
boys?
There's a will. There's a way.
hold on.
Do we have a plan here? Do we? Well, you're the team lead, my man.
Which team now? Are we just assaulting this list or are we trying to capture something?
Yeah, but let's maybe.
We are.
wait up-
Trying to push in and take out the position at the other end of this little arena here.
There's a bunker there.
All right, Malcolm. Shall we say we're alpha,
Alright,
just to make it easy?
Yes, you
Yep.
are alpha.
so we're gonna be
Wow.
Alpha, then Gold Squad is gonna be Bravo.
Yes, gold is Bravo.
Should we
change
color and team
so we know
who's on whose?
Yes,
Yes,
you should
please.
do that.
Join yellow if you're P squad.
Squad.
P for perfect.
Shall Alpha go to the left or I mean, so we're not like bunched up together,
It's not piss.
like spacing between fire teams.
Well, yeah, we can start moving
I
left.
can see through your polarized visor.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we know that, so like not both of us go.
Now it's
I mean, there are
unpolarized.
two.
I think there's a really big distance between.
There
fire
we
teams, so
go.
we might
Mhm.
like-
Making sure I got this right. Yellow team's Alpha, green's Bravo.
I don't think it's that
Alright,
big of a
hey,
deal.
Bravo team, there's another opening on the northeast side of the wall. Recommend we go there
Good
while team
work,
goes
Recon.
on that one.
Side.
Alright, then we have a plan.
Can I shoot them?
We'll just wait here for them to get there first.
I really want to shoot that one person that I can see though.
2 words. Leroy.
But I have
Well, it goes without saying that you'll beep, man. Manjo.
Hey, that's not me. That's my
yeah,
squad lead.
I was
I'm letting him push up.
I can be point man because I'm assistant team lead. I
Move up
guess,
between
or
cover
Elise
shit.
because she's
Actually-
disposable.
Well, Elise is a captain.
Status covering southeast.
Alright, I can take lead. Keep them with it.
Alright. You'll be first, Manjo will be, I'll be second, Elise will be last man.
There we go.
Okay, copy.
Manjo, move back, I'll be second.
Alright, move your fat ass boy. You can.
We got bodies around the crash warthog in the center. Oh, I got a head popping out on the bunker, far end, southeast, or south side. Bravo, this is Alpha. We are set.
Good copy.
And do we have execute authority?
Where's the first area that you guys can move into?
Are we to engage?
The one is it.
Engage. 2
Alpha
targets
said.
at your last.
The one is pushing up.
They're firing back.
Alpha's moving. Give us cover.
Bravo covering.
Alpha set.
Okay, Bravo moving.
Standing by. On the way. On the way. Solid copy.
Alpha set. Or Bravo set, sorry.
Alpha moving. Alpha set.
Taking command. Fire at the officer, just up ahead. Report in. Over. Fire at
Alright, Bravo moving.
Bravo, wait.
Pushing up to the Warhawk.
Roger. Fire at the officer, right up ahead.
Bravo, you update the move.
Bravo set.
And Bravo just moved.
Alpha moving.
Be advised, I'm gonna go check
Yes,
on the
good.
body.
I'm a bit
Alpha set.
hurt, so I can't run.
Target officer.
Unknown what killed our buddies at this time.
I'm gonna need some patching up before moving.
Taking fire. On the way.
Bravo's got one down.
At the officer, right up ahead.
Copy.
Four, 2, 0. Fire at the officer, right up ahead.
Shall we get Bravo to move a bit up?
On the way.
Bravo,
Bravo, you're ready to move.
Bravo's got one man down. Get him up. Working on his mother.
Copy.
No one else moved to this one. Bravo, start moving up towards that bigger barricade.
Area clear.
Bro, I just took around straight to the head.
Alright, yeah, Bravo's moving.
Work on medical once you get there.
Never mind, cause
Bravo
he's
set.
fucked. Look at him, Bravo moving. Bravo moving.
Alright, we are recovering now.
On the way.
Alright, Abyss, I'm covering.
Malcolm, be advised,
Thanks,
I'm gonna patch up Manjo, and then we're good to move. I can still take point.
Copy. Bravo, be advised, we currently have one man down.
Oh fuck.
Alright, I'm set. You want me to push up?
Where are we pushing?
Are we all
Use the
set?
Covenant ship.
Confirm.
Use the Covenant ship as cover.
Yeah, we'll use the covenant.
Yeah, we have the fortification, the
Okay.
big dirt pile. Contact front. We will take them out at that.
Alpha moving.
Pushing.
Static down? Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Alpha, I do not recommend moving. Alpha, Bravo's got boo-boos.
I got it. Watch out.
Alright. I can hold from until Bravo is up here.
Well, what you can do now is you can do either pairs
Static,
or
stop getting
just
shot
fire
in the head.
team covering, movement.
He's got hard
Right,
range.
I can throw
You're on the
smoke
wrong
and we can push up.
angles anyway to be able to cover each other properly because there's a
This
Welcome
covers
back.
is.
Alright. What's
is
the
it
call, Malcolm?
Bravo, are you still doing medical?
Landing itself. Are you boys ready?
There's one left in the grass.
Bravo, are you ready
Alright.
to move?
Okay. Don't worry.
Oh, grenade!
Dead.
We're being fucked.
Oh, they got
I think we need to move closer to Alpha.
We advise they got a sniper trained on us. You guys are gonna move.
Alright, Wilson, we'll start, Dick Manjo will start moving from the right side.
Position.
Regroup with us at this location, behind the, Phantom.
Disconnected. Channel switch.
Solid copy.
One's not dead on tac ping.
Copy.
Dark smoke.
Malcolm, you can push up. Safe now. Or safe and safe. We've got
moving.
it set.
The bunker.
No.
Brandon's coming in, don't shoot.
Pushing up.
Guys. 13. Fire at the officer. 13. Hold fire. Contact officer. Contact officer.
Alright, bunker is clear.
That is what frags are for. Just
I am
put them in buildings that you don't want to have to deal with.
All that's clear.
Okay. Fire team.
But
Dragon, can you teleport me? I'm completely stuck here.
I've done it. Okay, what we need now is the two fire team leads to
Motherfucker, we could not see y'all.
I don't even
Y'all
know
were
where
on
we're
the
taking
other
fire.
side of the
first.
field. We were split the fuck out. We were basically just doing buddy shit by that
You
point.
did a bad job, Dragon.
Yeah, bad
you
Dragon.
rigged the
Blame
game.
it on Dragon. Boo.
No, I think the main problem was we got too separated on like fire
Yeah.
team level, so we had no visual of Alpha. Didn't have any visual on Bravo, basically.
Yeah, Bravo did not
Yeah,
have
when
any
we passed the Covenant ship, we passed a little too far on the side, I think.
It's not necessarily
Yeah.
that you couldn't see your own fire teams. It's you couldn't cover when you approach. So you had people coming in from there and people coming from here, but you had this bunker in the middle, and the people up here were taking shots from here, whereas the people over here were taking shots from here, and like you can't cover each other when you're moving. It's not bad to split like this, but you just need to realise that you can't cover each other, and at that point you do what you did at the end, which is really good, which is where you actually did fire team maneuvers and had people covering whilst the fire team moved instead of relying on the other team. Because the start was really good, because obviously at the start it didn't really matter where you were, because all the shots were coming from the same place. No matter where you are here, you can all see the front bit, and so that was good. At that point, doing fire team stuff was perfect, but just when you get to a certain distance from what you're attacking, and you realise that the other fire team can't actually effectively cover you, that you need to start doing pairs or like fire team bounding instead.
Because that'll pretty much inevitably happen if we're attacking an objective like this. There'll always be a point where we're going to be on the opposite sides of the objective, and we have to actually push into it. So.
So if you look on the map, so you would recommend that. I mean, would the recommendation be that a fire team here will be moving, like we will be moving in the same path.
You
Or
could,
yeah,
I
you
think
you
what
will
did
want.
now is good. It's just at this point here, you should have been moving, like you should have set up a second, like a firing position here to cover, whilst one group moves, and then another firing position here to cover whilst the other group moves, and then you go in pairs whilst you're moving on this last bit.
Yeah. So we split Alpha in two basically, and like do the bounding. So I mean,
Yeah,
the
after
only
the ship,
only
that's what
like
pretty much, yeah.
the only point I have is that we did split up, but I mean, I think the risk is that if the firepower is really big, one fire team can be wiped out. So another option will be like just like move in one direction, but it's fire team on fire team. I mean,
You could, but you will always. It's going to be
If
very
we're-
difficult to not. And
if
it's
we're-
advantageous to have this split sometimes because it means that the enemy can't run away this way. So.
all right.
If we're
So
bounding
basically,
properly, then it should, at the very least, mitigate that problem.
all right. So I guess the most important thing I think I can learn is that, all right, my Pupu Menjo will always be my battle buddy, so I will always stick to him. And example, Malcolm and Elise will be bounding, and I will be bounding with them, with Manjo. So we just have, so we know instantly who's with who.
Well,
So we're not like planning.
The concept is you always want someone covering you, and when you know that the other 5 teams too far away, you have to rely on the people next to you to cover you. And that's
Yeah, alright.
But it was pretty good. The only other thing I have to say is maybe you took a little bit too long on non-essential medical at some points, but I don't know. Obviously, I didn't actually see the medical menus, so I can't.
I was pretty fucked up.
We probably could have kept going with, if we wanted to speed up that medical session, we could have just worked on your chest and kept your limbs
I don't know. He
tourniqueted.
said he couldn't move, so I wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
I broken.
Yeah, fix the broken legs and tourniquet everything else, and fix the chest and head.
There was a
and then-
point where if
Yeah.
he did not get blood, he would have died.
Oh yeah, no, I heard that, and that one I haven't got an issue with. It was more on the alpha side that it looked like there was non-essential medical happening. But overall it was pretty good. So let's go to the vehicle and move to the next one.
Static had a PTS, I think, but.
Oh, Static.
So, in real life, whenever you begin bounding with a fire team is comprised of 4 members, and they would be the ready, team, fire, and assist. Ready being the rifleman who's at the front, the team being the team leader, the fire being the automatic rifleman, and the assist being whatever the hell's in between. And the fire and the assist and the ready in the team are the 2 buddy pairs. And the reason that is because the assist is typically, they're called assist because they're typically the ones carrying the ammo for the auto rifleman, and the team leader sticks with the point man, so that he's able to pull him back to a squad level corpsman if that is available.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, you can. That's up to your guys.
That's like a really complicated way of saying that, but just because we're split up into 4 teams, typically it's like the little guns stick together and the guys with the big guns stick together.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not first.
Sure.
Get music in the fire team. We're gonna, as we.
Menjo had a quick PTS, I guess. Sorry.
Go to Menjo.
No.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, just like they were doing medical when Rob was doing medical. I don't know if it was a good idea to move there if we didn't have them being able to cover us.
Again, that's a situation where you should have been doing 2 people move plus 2 people cover, and that's good to bring up. I did forget that, and that is good. Yes, you should not have all 4 moved. You should have had 2 people moving, 2 people cover, just so you're still gaining ground, because it wasn't so much. So there wasn't so many enemies that you couldn't do that. So yeah, that would have been something to do. Anyway,
Alright.
talk more on the road.
Back to the vehicle.
All right, greenie weenies, look like you got a purpose.
I don't have a purpose yet.
Yet.
Ba-ba-ba. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
But just like real life, my character is slower than all the other Marines around me.
I'm a honking bitch.
No, do you want to drive now, Dragon?
Yeah, we're gonna go underwater, maybe. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Take the most
I mean, this is a vehicle that can go underwater, so.
Yeah, we'll go take the direct route, I think.
Oh boy, I love me a fire team of 5.
Okay, my friend.
One of us is gonna have to take in music.
What the fuck?
Gold, can we have music?
I love gold. Can I go with gold?
Okay.
He was so nice to me last time I was here.
Okay, you won't be able to speak. We're about to go underwater.
Kidding, we can still speak on the radios.
Oh god!
Why are we underwater?
It's the fastest route to the next.
This is not a fucking submarine.
You are on the fastest available route.
I would beg to differ. It definitely is a submarine. Have you seen what it's doing?
We should sing some sea shanties.
I only know the Magic School Bus theme.
Sing the yellow submarine.
We all live in a green submarine. A green submarine.
Can we go
Green
underneath the
submarine.
He
No,
can't.
we certainly can't fit under
Nope.
that bridge. It's being
Don't think so, no.
Go over the bridge.
we're nearly at the start there.
Shall we try to do a bit more proper planning this time?
Hoorah, knock over those cell phone poles.
No, we
People
both.
think that they're allowed to have, and bruh. Not in my Marine Corps.
Yes, would you
Alright,
like me to
everyone out.
prescribe a plan to you guys before we go in?
Not in my good Christian
what are we doing
Marine
here
Corps.
Yeah. Either you
Planning,
talk
I don't like
about
that.
Figure a plan or figure a plan together. So the scenario
Well,
This
here,
is Sleipnir 2-1, over.
the scenario here is there's this grey circle or ellipse. There's an enemy position somewhere in
An
here,
oval.
so we need to patrol through it, find the position, and then kill them.
Wait, I need to talk to the JTAC Supreme. This is Sleipnir actual on Sleipnir actual on LR85. I
Manjo.
read you 5x5.
Good copy on 51.
I've been spoken to. Who wanted me?
Look at me.
So you want to move as one team or you want to sleep?
Okay, my recommendation
Word.
is
Hmm.
as either line or arrowhead formation through the forest with decent spacing, so you can comb the area and figure out where.
This is like my table 1 shoot, boot camp.
As 1 or 2 fire teams.
You will never shoot like this in the real Marine Corps.
Do we know how big of?
Move as a squad.
Alright.
But you
Okay.
can, if you want to do 2 arrowheads, like you can do 2 arrowheads. I don't care.
Well, it's up to Malcolm.
Colin,
That's
we're
a
on
W.
here on
Yeah,
the
we can
one
run
single
it.
short range
Ground.
net doing small
Dennis, grab the
squad
white flag.
exercise. If you want to come
You
and
can
join
run
us,
it.
you're welcome.
You
Whether
can-
we're not doing anything that
We could do
interesting.
2 arrowheads in a
Um,
row.
You'd want them side by
What the
side
fuck?
rather than in a
No.
row.
Yeah.
That's a W.
Well, then you get a W.
At least we shouldn't be a wreckage behind you.
I mean, 2 arrows back to back. That's just an arrow. 'Cause you got the arrowhead and then you got the feathers.
I think that's an X. Oh wait, no, that's 2 arrowheads facing each other.
Or we do it.
What up, big man?
What up, gay sergeant?
We just done.
If there's no Draugr, why the fuck was Wilson on 8-7?
That's a grand question, isn't it? I don't know. He's practicing setting his radios up.
And then proceeding to not adhere to the sign-in protocol.
Well.
Yeah. I figured I'd show up.
Yeah, sure, we can W in the fight. We might actually pretend. If music gets back on, we'll probably create a
Mm.
for now, we'll have
What LR are you on? If you're on any radio.
back, my friend.
Hey bro, that doesn't mean you can be on a LR frequency.
Run again.
Are you on 50 tag 1?
Probably 50 meters ahead of us. Then
Look
we'll
at
have
me.
the
What
second
if we
frag.
do? What if we do a staggered
Heavy barricade
arrowhead?
that
I'm
would kill
looking
me.
for the
What
CO.
the fuck?
One in front, one in back.
Yeah, well, like
I'm
one,
looking
one
for the guy
slight,
in
like,
charge.
one,
What the
one
fuck
is
you get
slightly in
those
front
ideas?
and then one is slightly behind.
I
Stop
told him the
fucking hitting
ideas.
me.
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, hello, Colin.
Hello, JTAC Supreme.
Yeah,
Colin.
Well, that works
Yo,
too.
into
We
one.
can do the staggered, I guess.
Hello, Captain Elise, Sleipnir Actual.
We
Oh,
are.
what could go wrong, right?
Former APC commander, former
Gold
Sleipnir
and
2
Malcolm, have you
APC
decided
guy.
what to do?
We're doing the
We
staggered
are doing
arrowheads.
very small
Yep,
squad
What the
Staggered
fuck
thing.
is
arrow.
it now?
Shoot your
Okay.
toes.
Okay,
Feel
okay, okay.
thing.
Look at the map.
Feel
look at
free
the map,
to
look at the
join
map,
in.
look at the map.
can shoot your
Whichever. Wait,
toesies.
hang on.
So you've got one arrowhead,
Yeah, it looks like
and then behind it, staggered,
they don't have
you've got another
as many
arrowhead.
people. So Bravo,
Wait, where are
join
you
in on
from?
Bravo.
mean
Very
gold?
cool.
Toesies on.
Yeah,
mean
I'm
Actually,
on
you're
gold.
not.
But alright,
I'll just
fine,
listen to
fine,
anything.
fine.
I'll just judge Wilson for everything.
For what?
Your
He just
lack
likes
of
touching it.
protocol when signing in.
Yeah, of course.
Alright, we should probably decide which way to go first.
Right, before we start setting it, is there
Hello,
a reason
Minnow.
why everyone is on the exact same nets?
I can
Yeah.
shoot
Can we
don't know
not just
why.
go on separate
your
nets?
fingies.
Do not shoot my fingies.
Yes, but the team, if
Okay,
if
I
the
can
entire
set
squad
you
is on one
dragon.
net, then why are the team leads on a separate net?
They shouldn't be. You shouldn't have your team leads on a separate net.
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
that's a
So
lot
we just have
easier
two
to
nets and we're
manage.
all in it.
Hey Malcolm,
If
how
I
do you
wanna
like
say-
kneecaps?
if I wanna tell
Or
Bravo
rather,
to move,
behind the
it's probably a lot
kneecaps.
easier.
And we're all gaming.
But what if I
Like
only
a
want to
one net.
communicate with Malcolm and not the
What?
other boys? If I want to
Are
tell
we
you a
sticking to one
secret,
net
a
then?
naughty
Then I'll
secret.
blow him
No,
out.
51.
Oh, I said 1.
Dragon, what if I Zeus with you?
You're underneath the fucking barrier.
What if?
Hey, what the fuck? I'm being harassed. Captain Elise, Sleipnir Actual.
Yeah.
I'd like to file a complaint.
Okay. This is the complaint
Come on,
desk.
bang,
What's
bang.
your complaint?
I have a complaint against Technician
I think
Frederick
you want
Wilson,
bang, bang.
Sleipnir 2
My
1,
complaint
Ragnar.
Bang, bang.
he's a cringe boy. He's a
My
cringe boy.
intrusive
He's
thoughts
a
are
He
cringe boy.
flowing
is
right now.
beating, he is harassing
You don't
me.
want bang bang?
It's okay.
Do you want
I
stab
will
stab?
ask him to
I have
stop.
stab stab.
Why the fuck am I bleeding?
He told me to do it.
Alright.
I'll just
look at the
watch
map. I
be
draw
like
some
a
arrows.
Alpha
observer.
in front, Bravo behind. We're
Or
doing it that
something.
way.
Come on, boys. Tidy up. Tighten
How
up.
do I enter Zeus? Wait, you already made me Zeus, didn't you? You didn't.
If I call music,
Congratulations.
Oh, well, gold.
I'll take that for
Who's
you.
moving on which arrows, Malcolm?
Gold, you're gonna be ahead of us.
Easy, you're
Okay,
right.
so Bravo's ahead. Alright.
Yeah, Bravo's ahead.
One guy on my
So we'll be
right.
50 meters behind.
Well, I'll go down to
One guy on my right.
Do you want me to
two
reload
guys on my
as a
left.
Zeus? Well, you've been promoted to Zeus.
Cole, Malcolm, are you done with your planning?
wait, I forgot.
Hey, yo, I'm in Zeus.
Teammates from the south.
Wilson, where are you? Come here.
Alright. So one of you on my
I
right,
don't-
two of you on
I
my left,
don't-
okay?
wait, where
We're
are
doing
you?
an arrowhead.
Gotcha.
Sorry, wannabe Confederate.
No.
Do you know what
Not
we're
trying to
doing here?
offend you here.
Yeah,
Just singing the
so I
song
guess-
with my buddies.
Yeah, so one arrowhead in front, which is
Two on my
Bravo.
left, one on the
There's
right.
two versions. There's the Confederate version and
like
there's
the bottom
the
right
regular
as an arrowhead,
Yeah,
so you get a
this is
staggered arrowhead,
Yep.
and then we're gonna move
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the
as
Union
the
version.
arrows to
Bravo, ready to
And
proceed?
my roommate is from
Yep.
the south.
So we'll probably keep 50 meters distance
Static, you're on my
between
right.
us and them.
You two are on my left, okay?
I'm not trying to offend him. He might be like a blue-haired
Alright,
liberal.
we're doing an arrowhead. Alright, ready, boys?
Silence!
I'm from California. Do you
Thou
have a blue-haired
shalt
liberal?
not
So,
speak.
what is this FTX about?
I need to
Wilson,
take
I
out
got a
the
question.
pasta.
That is not my right, Static.
Who? Talking to me?
Menjo.
Kupu Menjo, get to
Ah,
our
yeah,
location
you
now.
mean the junior leaders that not all of them have the
See them
training?
so clearly.
You'll get your
Get
chance.
back
Oh, okay.
there.
Okay.
So you're
Roll
giving them
set.
experience. You give them experience without
Facing
Yeah,
away.
giving them the tools to handle the
Alright,
experience.
You'll be running point.
Most of them have it.
I'm struggling.
Wilson
It's even
doesn't.
harder
So
to make
Manjo,
a
you'll
fucking
go
arrow
left,
shape.
I'll go right, and then Wilson, you'll be
Half the training.
last man.
I like how everybody was like,
Oh.
I'm kind of hungry.
Like
Yeah,
half
it's
the
been
new training or half the
happening.
new
Upside down.
training?
Alpha, do you know what an arrow looks like?
So what does he still need to do?
what?
Kinda.
Like this.
Would you like
That's
a screenshot?
He did the whole practical.
Grenade
No,
launcher on
thanks.
that?
And
What?
Are you
half
sure?
the actual team.
Okay, ready?
Sure. Alright, we're ready.
Alright.
Oh, so big. So
Let's go,
he
boys.
just needs. He just
Go
needs
gaming.
the talking.
Yeah.
Moving on your word.
He doesn't need to practice.
We did the
Alright.
practical already.
Go ahead.
Okay, so he just.
Right,
Okay,
14
so I.
northwest side.
Oh, because I need to give him the training because he requested it. Oh, wait.
You're a
Maybe.
bitch, Colin.
You can keep.
I heard that.
Fire, direct northwest.
What are they fighting?
You
Enemies?
guys defilate on the left side if we want to move up the left side.
And the goal is to just have
Pull
the
back. Wait,
junior
there's a
leaders
little
get
ridge
some
here.
experience trying to lead.
I want them trying to choose like what maneuvers they'll be doing.
They're on 51?
Yes.
I want to listen in.
I got one round on it.
Solid copy. On the way. Copy that.
Malcolm,
Is
if
everything-
Bravo is set, shall we push up with our fighting?
Wait one. Bravo, is he getting engaged?
Funny, they're literally on top of each other talking like they're like separated.
One contact at the bunker, typing. 2 contacts.
Bravo, we'll start
One's
on
outside
the
the
left
bunker,
side.
one's inside. Inside the bunker's down.
Wilco.
Alpha, start moving.
Bravo is moving left. We broken formation.
Copy, will be covering. Copy, will be covering you. Make a line facing northwest.
Copy line. Contact right.
Behind the hill.
Down.
Do we push up more, Malcolm, or is this good?
We're waiting for them to get set first.
Copy.
Alpha, are you set? I mean, Bravo, are you set?
On
We are
tacting, there's
trying
a
to get
machine
visual.
gunner behind the tree.
We don't have eyes.
Bravo, we don't have eyes on what you're shooting.
Bravo is set.
Alright, let's move. Alpha is moving.
Got it. I'm hit.
Alpha is set.
Ryan?
Okay, Bravo's gonna move ahead a bit.
How do Zeus's talk to each other?
We'll set up a short range.
Alpha, we have one. Bravo, we have one gun down.
But I can't really right now because I'm listening to all their nets, which they should only be using one.
Manjo, can you drag him to cover?
He is in cover.
They're only on 51, right?
Bravo is in deep blue smoke.
Or?
They shouldn't be.
Watch your fire, friendly's moving into the field of fire.
Friendly in the blue smoke. Friendly.
What are they using Tech 1 for?
And sometimes the fire team
Ah. Oh, you want me to take notes?
If you have
Or
notes, definitely do.
the things that are like... Do you do like the debrief every objective, or...? Okay.
Bravo set.
Then I definitely have a pointer.
Copy, we're currently doing medical on one guy who's down.
Wilson's back up.
Alright,
Move up when you can, Alpha.
Alpha is waiting to move.
It was decent.
Alpha
that was
moving.
good. I like the movements they did. It was mine.
They
lost
kinda
you. Oh, we
did,
are.
but then the Alpha started moving like half through the open, which was unnecessary. I think.
Yes.
The idea, I think the idea was good there, but like they were trying to do the cover and move thing, but Alpha wasn't really able to cover Bravo
went down, I got
because they
I took
couldn't
a
see
round
the
to the
targets
face.
anymore.
Careful northwest, keep it low profile.
Or am I seeing that wrong?
Sorry, say again.
Like the team
If
with
Westward
the
means
team with
towards
Malcolm,
the
I
west,
think
the
that was
Squidward
Bravo,
means
right?
towards the squid. Yes.
That's Alpha. Like Alpha was holding position while Bravo was moving, but Alpha couldn't really provide any cover fire for Bravo because they were not able to see the targets Bravo was seeing.
Yeah, that's the exact same thing as what happened last time on the last thing they did.
Understood.
Okay, we've got 3 more.
Their maneuver itself is fine, but the execution seems a bit flawed.
Bravo, you good?
Yeah.
So yeah, lovely weather in it. So the whole squad is on one channel. They can all talk to each other, or
Yes.
Bravo, we're ready. Reset.
so the team, so like team members can talk to the other team as well. So it's just one combined net for everything.
Bravo, what's your status?
Talk to them on 51. This is the wrong net.
Bravo, C-trip, over.
Bravo, are you good?
Then they're really disciplined for the radio. Then they're like,
Bravo's got a few wounded.
no one is talking.
Yeah, they're too disciplined. I've got a fucking AI.
No, I mean
running
like
away.
not even team members are talking to each other.
No.
Guess it's good. Means they can probably work it out in voice.
Manjo, you retard!
Maybe I should be wearing my beret. Look cool it that way. Hey, look at me. I'm cool.
We're set.
We've got Big Boo Boo, 2 people down.
Watching northwest.
Copy, Bravo.
So what if we now give them a small counterattack?
Yeah, I just gave them one. I'm gonna give them.
Alright, I built trenches, Manjo, if you watch northwest and northeast.
Standing by. We'll go. Understood.
See what they do with this.
On the way.
If the boat does what I hope it will.
What? I couldn't hear you. Should we join a Discord channel so we can just passively talk to each other?
Awaiting orders.
I'll be in your office.
Watching west.
Copy.
Or what if I do a little trolling and drop some red smoke?
I see a boat.
Direction.
There.
Direction.
North.
Got eyes. Boat is down.
2 dismounts. Watch out, dismounts.
Med check.
Keep watching Menju.
Menjo green, I'm medicing somebody.
Malcolm is
yellow.
Wilson green.
2 dismounts approaching. I'm going to throw a frag in their direction.
Died. The Static's driving back. Fair enough.
Where's Wilson? Oh, there he is.
Alicia by yourself with there. Pull back.
I think their medical is a bit... Like, there's 2 people working on Quasimodo. I don't think that's probably not necessary. Especially because they haven't won the gunfight.
Roger that.
Well, the gunfight has ended, as far as they are aware. They don't know that these 2 people are here.
Roger.
The dismounts were called.
Radar front, moving target. Contact front.
Copy.
You're right, though.
004.
Oh, that grenade's
What?
gonna
He's down.
Grenade.
Oh, it didn't at least. Oh, she's behind the
Med check.
Artillery. Contact front. Frag out, frag out.
Music how they are spacing out.
Wilson, you good?
decently.
I mean, Elise, you're good.
Okay, well, this will be it. When Static drives past us.
Wilson still
we'll drive
watching
straight
northwest.
Copy.
I don't think we need any more counterattacks. That's been 2 counterattacks. They've managed to deal
Probably,
with.
yeah, no, probably not. Would be funny to just drop like some mortar stuff.
The next one, I will be dropping mortars on the position after they take it.
Oh.
Because
Oh.
they've stayed
Yeah.
put on it, which is very bad.
Bravo,
we
let
have
us know when you're
covering.
ready to move.
Okay.
Say again, Whistle.
Here. Let's get in
I was just saying we have north to south covered.
Copy. Bravo, let us know when you're ready to move.
Who's that?
Yeah, just going to get in a slightly
Hello.
more stable
Alright,
condition.
I hop in the whip. We just
I died.
Yeah.
My team forgot
Did you
about
say you're
me.
stable?
I see your
Imagine
body on a wall.
dying.
Oh, yes, but no.
Copy.
Is there anyone that can stitch?
Yeah, get over here.
So I
Easy,
hear
come to
people
me.
aren't vibing in Sleipnir. Or that
Static
people are
crossing the wide open field. Oh, that. I don't know what get UIB is, but. Thank you.
Once Static is linked back up with us, we will be over.
Okay, we're out.
Alright, thanks for the ride, Draggy.
Okay.
That sounded gay.
Evening, Static.
What are you doing?
Love triangle.
Okay.
Okay, you're
Wait, hold,
stitched.
don't move. 10 seconds.
Okay.
You guys know this guy is dead?
Yes.
Like, I don't want to be that guy.
You don't need this many
You're good.
people. Music.
Oh,
Can you
man,
start
I'm
watching
alive
Northeast?
now. Wow, look at that. Oh, wow. That's like my body left my body.
If you can
Don't
also
worry,
go
I'm
to
like a
shrink.
snake. I just shed the skin, that's all.
Is that Captain Elite Sleipnir actual?
I think so.
Oi, Malcolm, get your people.
Malcolm.
Get over here. Get.
Hey.
Go.
Alright,
Get.
gather children.
Get off the barricades.
Nobody told me none.
I know. I wrote it in the chat.
Hey, music.
Is everyone
Get.
Oh no.
Get.
Music make you lose control.
Nuh-uh.
Okay, again, first things first, the two fire team leads. What did you think?
Dragon, can't hear you.
Dragon, you're
Hey.
like,
Yeah.
you're whisper.
Yeah, okay, that's why you didn't hear me.
Oh, Dragon was speaking.
Yeah, I was whispering.
Oh.
Okay, again, fire team leads. What did you think was good? What did you think could be done better?
At some point, Bravo was too ahead of us.
I would agree.
Yeah, I think we pretty much got wiped out at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Bravo, your movement directions was very good. I like where you went. Obviously, you went on the southern side along this bit here that's still marked. That was good. Again, as Malcolm just said, you just went a little too far before letting them move. And then when Alpha did finally move, you didn't use the exact same route, and so you didn't use as much cover as they did, which obviously led to Wilson getting down. And also, if there were potentially, if there were mines, you would have maybe hit one that they hadn't noticed because you didn't go on the same track. So what we teach in the British Army is if you have a fire team assaulting, which is kind of what you did with Bravo. Bravo was assaulting and then took the position. Then what we teach is to have the second fire team then come up to the position through the proven route, so the exact same way that the first team did. Which is kind of what you were forced to do on this area because of the little amount of cover. But just think about it for the next run, basically. That was the main issue, which is you ended up a little too separated, and we got the same issues we did before, where Bravo was taking fire when from a place that Alpha couldn't see because Alpha were all the way down there. You had really good view on most of it, but a few little bits they couldn't see. So that's just, if you are doing squad level things, keep the fire teams a little closer. But overall, I think it was pretty good. Just remember, as you are acting as one squad instead of two, all comms should be on 5-1 or in person. That way, everyone can hear it. If the fire team lead is downed, the other people can hear it, so you're not just talking to yourself. Suppression is not really a thing. It's watch and shoot in case people pop up. Problem. That's what I was telling them earlier. So, but overall, it was pretty good. Static.
So obviously I got killed. And that was a very simple. I got down. I called out over the radio that I was pulling back to heal myself, And then as I started running back I ran back here, obviously, shot in the back, and I got dropped almost instantly. So there wasn't really much that could have really been done there. I told them I was healing myself, so they just assumed I was healing myself. But on that same strand,
How quickly did you die?
I didn't. It wasn't that quick. I died out like from like slowly, but that was like I said. I told them I was pulling back to heal myself, so they just assumed I was doing my thing back here behind cover. You know, on the even on like the heads up display. So there wasn't much that could have been done there. But what I did want to say was that when Bravo moved along the south border and we came up here and we started assaulting the trench position and the barricade, or the bunker, that was, at least for the Marine Corps, that was like virtually a textbook thing where one squad was laying down suppressive fire and the other was just moving up. While I understand like it was a little bit far for us to move up, in this given scenario, it was either we bound with machine gun fire and the machine gun then knows where both squads are, or the machine gun knows where one squad is and is focused and trained on it while the other is moving.
Yeah, no,
so
it was good. It was that part, that left bit was very good. I think the main issue that came from being so separated was when the other fire team moved, because, well, they got one person go down because just the covering position for you compared to for them wasn't as good. So potentially they could have just stayed where they were. It's either they stay where they were and you do your assault and then they come up, or you move a little closer to each other. So overall it worked out really well though, so not too much to say. For the next one, we're gonna move 2 to the north. And what we're going to have for this one is there will be the threat of mortars. So a thing to keep in mind when enemy have artillery is they usually know exactly where their positions are. So if they know that you've taken their position, they will likely mortar it. So on this next one, as soon as you've cleared the position, make sure you get at least 100 meters away from it, because mortars will likely be dropping, and you want to try and keep that in mind for most situations. Here it was good, you were getting counter-attacked, couldn't do much. Obviously they're not going to mortar if there's people coming into the location, but if there's not, you might get mortared. So keep that in mind for the next one. Anything else from anyone?
I got a question for Static.
Got an answer?
Why are you not wearing a helmet?
That's a wonderful question.
Because I just looked at your body and I just saw 3 large avulsions on your head. Yeah, that would tend to kill you.
Yeah. I typically take rounds to the head. That seems to be a thing. The reason really is because in real life, every time I've gone out on a field environment, I only ever wear my boonie. I like virtually never wear my Kevlar. So
is that like combat? Wearing?
They don't let me do that.
It's the Marine Corps, bro. You just give the sergeant a crayon and it's fine. That was just a question. Like I'm not hating. It's just you will go down more.
I
if
understand.
You're not wearing a helmet.
Okay, so
I understand.
yeah, we'll get in the vehicle again, drive up to the next scenario, and we probably only have time for 2 more, so we'll just do these 2 that are close, because they're the more important ones.
No, dude, Jesus.
No. Sorry.
Get in. Man, just J-hook.
Right, I'm in. Bro, that guy is like struggling. He's saying his prayers, bro.
Also, one other thing that was really good was the use of grenade launcher rounds. As you can see, they damaged the trenches. They were fucking fantastic. You killed most of the people using that.
We in the Marine Corps love the tube. We love the tube.
In Britain, they love the tube as well, but it just brings them from point A to point B.
Tube is better than grenade any day of the week.
Blub, 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 blub. I love that this vehicle isn't waterproof, so the moment you go underwater, everything just turns to garbling.
Glub, glub, glub.
What do you mean, Colin? I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, Marine Corps could use a vehicle like this.
It's fantastic. Have you seen the speed?
Hell.
Is that?
I just love
What do you love, Colin?
everything is just cutting in and out.
Don't know what you mean. I can hear everything perfectly.
This is such bad
Music,
vehicle
stop stepping on your
implementation.
dogs.
Are we getting now?
We're good. We're not in the water.
Contact.
Don't pretend you don't see that.
Well, we
The
do
50
see it.
cal mounted on the top of this vehicle does not pretend like it doesn't see that.
The 50 cal might
Alright.
not, but the gunner
Let
could
us go.
exercise that.
Let
I
us
mean, that's what I'm doing,
go.
yes.
I'll just put my hand in front of your face.
Okay.
That put it in
Right.
front of the little
Ow,
like
ow.
viewport.
Yeah. Don't start yet. Just
Get
hold
your
on.
cover.
The enemy won't be able to see you here, so just.
Alright.
I mean,
Okay,
make it
so
quick.
Obviously, you have some sort of an idea of where the enemy is, seeing as they just shot at us.
I see them.
They're by the road.
Yeah, there's somewhere in it. So again, they're in the forest, in the marked area. You need to find them and assault and kill them, and then be aware mortars may be called after you've taken their position.
Hint,
So
hint.
yeah, leaders, make your plan and see how it goes.
What's gold?
I just need some
Let's
blood.
go.
Give me a second.
Yeah. Have you?
Wait, I got the
I'm
blood.
out.
Okay.
There you go.
On the map, I'm gonna mark the road so that it's like obvious where it is, because it's kind of hard to see.
It's
Let's,
getting
also
hard.
mark a
Oh,
meetup point after we've taken out the guys that we need to take out.
So this here is a peak.
Do we know what the like the range of their artillery is? What a safe place to retreat to will be after we're finished?
So what they will do?
Well,
It,
Juggle.
it's not about range.
Onto their position.
Oh,
because they know
okay,
where
I got
the
you.
position
Got you.
is.
Just
Got
to
you.
Just gotta get far enough away from that, and as long as no one is alive
Epilade.
to see you, they won't be able to change the bearing.
Yep. Okay, understood.
Alright.
They might be alive. Ooh, they're in the trees.
Yeah, if someone's alive, then
Ow.
it'll be kind of like... Why are you
Ouchie.
punching
Gotta make
your
sure to shoot all of them.
PS4?
Because he's running around me and it makes me confused.
I'm running circles around you.
Same as usual. Staggered arrow.
Alright, let's do a special forces
staggered arrows.
advance. here.
Indeed.
That is like such a weird way to describe two wedges. Staggered
Well,
arrow.
No,
It's
arrowhead.
I think it.
I don't.
I
Right,
think
we
the
only hit
the
arrow,
US
boys.
term is like
Arrow.
pounding Overwatch or something.
am I
Everything's
fucking
back on
American?
the quesadilla.
I don't know. You could be.
I said that once on my thing.
Quesadilla,
Or
because-
just-
No,
that's
they
just
called
a
me
natural
avocado
thing.
quesadilla today. I don't know who did it. Someone called me avocado quesadilla.
It's
Because we had
Do we have
we
another
had a
marksman
guy
here? I'd
called
like to take them up
Quesadilla
onto
in
that
it.
peak, and I'd like to try and get a little scout of the
in
enemy.
Sleipnir.
I'm the
Well,
closest
I'm not
thing to a
original. I'm
marksman
gonna go
that
kill
we
myself
realize.
now.
Yeah, do that.
Men just
Are we
have
allowed to use
to-
reconnaissance?
Oh no, wait.
things.
I mean, if you
That's
are the
good enough.
reconnaissance, there is just the infantry.
Hey, Elise. Go do
Alright.
recon.
Come here.
That's not how recon works.
Must be, bro.
All right, Captain, let's go.
You'll be with static.
Aww.
He is looking for you.
Oh.
Come on, go.
They
Don't
proceed
be
to do
shy.
recon. Proceeds just running, standing into unknown territory.
Recon.
Wilson,
Wait,
don't hit
Static
me.
with their team now?
Nah, they're doing recon.
No, they're just doing it.
I can't do recon.
Oh. Gunnery Sergeant Dragon.
Well, too late now.
Well, yeah, because like at least.
I'd like to
Repeat.
file a complaint against Technician 3rd Grade Wilson 72-1 physical abuse. Again.
Make that 2 times. Make that 3 times.
I want.
I'm sad.
I told you they're doing reconnaissance.
but they're not really telling you anything.
But
Yeah,
like,
trust me, bro.
You didn't. I also didn't give them
Static,
like
do you
a
see
few
anything?
objectives.
Static took Elise instead of me.
You still need answer.
Hold on for a second. I'll give you a recon report in a minute.
Alright.
Gold expects a full strap in 2 mics. Lamar.
Got a
Yep.
big weapon, sir. I love big weapon.
Big whipple.
Why are you guys not
Over
set up in
now.
the defensive position?
Well, we should probably.
360
Well,
security,
we've got a
boys.
guy spinning. He spin.
You can spot it.
Are you spin botting? How did you do that? Do it again.
What did I do? Hold on.
Do it again. What the fuck?
Foliage is too thick. Trying to bleed through is revealing null.
What the fuck are you? How?
So you just crouch, step out to the left or right, and then you like rotate your mouse really frantically.
Yeah, bro, it's spin button.
Recon's reporting back. We didn't go far because we don't want to push the limit too much. We got nothing, which means that our approach is clear.
Hey, we got successful. We didn't die. We haven't seen anything.
Still successful.
Very successful.
Again, success.
They send out a 2-man recon,
Come
and
on,
then they
Cap.
don't
You're
even
breaking
like
the
have
stereo.
to do
The
anything
officer's got to be
useful.
faster than the enlisted.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to play myself down here. I'm trying not to be too assertive and
Alright.
Can I play
things
you
here.
push?
Where was ready move?
Oh, we should be getting ready to move. Alright, stop.
Really on his knees like that.
We are getting ready to move.
So,
Yeah, we
reporting
are
back
pretty
in,
much clear.
my initial recon reports that this area that I'm highlighting on the map is clear.
Oh, right.
Along
I'm
the
not-
road is
I'm not
clear.
actually-
We scouted out the road.
I'm not
We
actually
scouted
doing
out all the way
platoon,
to this
so I can't
little
be bold.
couple buildings here, this little compound. It's all clear. This is where the hostiles are. We could not see them. We were bleeding through as best we could. They probably are entrenched in, which is probably why we couldn't see them.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Dude, where the fuck is Malcolm?
I'm here.
Oh, hold I couldn't see you. I'll kill you some.
Yeah, I just got
I
here.
don't like
so.
saying maybe.
I'm with you.
It was the best I could.
Alright. Do we just want to do like some bounding? Like, if we
We
could
can
like.
probably once we get
Shut
close.
up.
Yeah.
You're not participating. Exactly. Shut up.
So, just as a tactics advisor here, bounding is really only used once you've taken contact. You wouldn't bound normally, unless you're talking about
Which is
bounding
why-
squads. Unless you're talking about bounding squads.
We'll just do some like.
One squad advances, the next one advances.
We'll just do like an arrowhead or like a fucking horizontal line or some shit. And then if we get engaged, we'll assess the situation then, and if it's to that degree, we'll just do a bit of bounding. And if not, we'll just be a gamer.
Alright.
Yeah,
So
no,
what
no,
formation
no.
are we going for first? Are we gonna stay in arrowheads before we get to the objective? Or?
We could do 2 separate lines otherwise, because you know we're moving through a forest.
Yep.
I don't think the
You want to
arrowheads-
move as a line?
I think we
I
have,
would
if we have
ride
2
them,
lines, like 2 separate lines, like next to each other.
Yeah, that's all.
That way,
But then we should get engaged from one side, right? Let's say from the flank, then we're gonna be fucked up.
He's been on gunnery.
Staff
but then
Sergeant
we,
Dragon.
if we get engaged from the like,
I
from the
got
back or some shit,
physically
we'll just,
harassed by
fall
technician
into
for
the
example,
forest.
stuff into one
I
right
just
now
have to say
again.
one thing. The more that we
I'd like
talk,
to file a
the
complaint against your man.
less valid our recon is. Just as a heads up.
Yeah, they could be shuffling
Right,
around out
we'll
there
do
while we're talking.
tactical bubbles.
Please, who?
The white man is beating
Well,
the
fuck it,
black
yeah,
man.
We'll just do
Alright,
like
let's
2
do
arrowheads
staggered
again.
lines, staggered lines.
Alright, arrowheads it is.
Yeah, we're second line. Let's do second line.
Staggered arrowheads.
Bravo,
I'm counting.
Alpha formed up. Arrowheads.
Alpha, get ready.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll do it.
Do arrowheads.
We'll be doing a line.
me a-
Elise, you'll be running point.
Gotcha.
I'll be second. Wilson
just
the
lying
third.
there.
Manjo, you'll last.
Can I place like a small like?
What fucking video did you... What?
Go just give me a head.
Bravo, let's
Right.
advance.
You know what I'm
Oh
talking
my
about.
god.
The thing.
Column.
Yep, call him. Yep, call him foul.
So which thing is this? Which faction?
Yep.
You are.
Alright, Alpha
Wait.
is set.
Second to last
Oh.
cab.
Alpha set,
Cool.
Bravo
Alpha is
set.
set.
Bravo set, moving.
Are they? No, no.
Alright,
From which
moving out.
faction are they?
Yeah, insurrectionist, infantry. You are.
Alright, go ahead.
Wait, but I
Is it just like a
confusing.
Or are we stepping
straight
off?
line?
If you go on
It's a column.
I-
It's like a column.
I don't see insurrectionists.
If you go on groups OPTRE, there is an insurrectionist thing.
Oh, there. Never mind.
Alright,
I'm
keep
blind.
5
You are.
5 to 10 meters distance.
Wait, there's a patrol module, right?
It's easier to just make a fucking patrol by hand. The patrol module is shite. It just doesn't do it. It doesn't do it very well.
Yeah, but it's funny. Like that should work. Small, very not good sentry. Lamar. I'm bad at using.
Bravo's taking contact.
Direction.
Switch to a line formation facing southeast.
Bearing 125.
Hey, Gold, I'm pushing out a little bit outward. I'm gonna try and take one out.
They are supposed to automatically switch to combat modes, right?
Say again.
Gold's down.
They're runners.
Alpha, starting a bit towards the
back up.
southeast.
So they're taking fire. Artillery?
The artillery is.
Manjo getting hit.
Which bearing?
Same place.
Why wouldn't they provide close fire support?
Bravo, is he getting hit?
I don't know. It seems like every NCO or officer teaches how to do a call for fire in a capacity.
Homie in the bunker.
Why can't they see some fucking smoke? One's on the run from the bunker. He's fleeing.
Which direction is he moving?
Wilson got whacked.
Med check, med check.
Manjo green.
Elise green.
Wilson.
Elise, are you taking care of Wilson?
Yeah, I've got Wilson here.
Is anyone in Bravo up?
Bravo, we're set.
Bravo is not set.
How many people do you have down?
2.
How many are still up?
Unknown.
so
I think he's
small,
crashing.
please.
So just me. We're under a bubble shield right now.
Copy. Do you know how many enemies are still up?
How do you
Negative,
get to
I
Zeus
can't see.
control of a character?
Alpha, is everyone still up?
You know, it's
Oh,
just giving me
Wilson is still
move
down.
command.
Me and Deck are the only one up. Ozzy, I mean, sorry.
Copy.
Static's up too, I think.
Well, of course this guy
took
isn't
some
doing
bad
well.
moves. Nothing red, but literally everything is painted orange.
Enemy moving 083.
We got 4 contacts on radar on Ramir's out. East.
Copy. We need to trench up here. A lot of people are down. We can't really move.
Negative. We got it handled up. The best thing you guys can do for us is lay down cover.
Why wouldn't they try and pincer with the
There are
one
3 of us
fire
up.
team that is completely capable? They could just like bounce to man.
Bravo will focus on medical. Alpha, you focus on eliminating the hostiles.
And then they could easily
Copy.
take the point. Right? Or am I? Is this like too advanced for? Because they could just like bounce right, like try and get on the.
Hey, I don't know who that is.
on
I
the
think
west
it's
side of the
music
point.
or Menno. Get back.
We'll need to
Not
start
me.
peeling towards the south side. Then we'll get a better angle on them. Alright, Manjo, you're with me. Wilson and Ellis, you'll be covering us first.
Alright, Wilson, covering.
Let us
Where you
know
at?
when you're set.
Alright, set.
Alright, moving.
I have no eyes.
Alright, we're set.
Alright, moving.
Hey, whoever the 4th man on Bravo is, I think it's music. I need you to pull back and help me out.
Malcolm, Wilson.
You know, like the one time I Zeused for one of our Yoda FTXs, I did just like set in base. But I think the way I Zeused was okay. I just like used the AI that was there. With, like,
Alright, set back up.
Alright.
Bravo's back up to full strength.
Copy.
I
Right,
am
Alpha
the
will
floating
start
DMR.
pushing towards the bunker.
Copy. Pushing in.
Hold.
We cannot give really any
Holding.
cover to you guys.
Why wouldn't they push closer? They're still so far away from the point.
Bravo, can you start moving forward towards the bunker?
Yeah, Bravo can move.
It's good enough, but
There's many options.
it seems like
Wilson, at least you can
I don't
start
know.
moving. We'll be covering you.
Alright, moving.
Bro, we're by the 2 bunkers.
Alpha
Watch out
will be
for
how
coming
much
fire.
from
delay
west
are you
side.
giving them on the fires,
Alpha will be coming from
on
west.
the mortars or on
Alpha
the
approaching
mortars?
you from the west, the south, Bravo.
Right, that is right now.
Alright, remember
You
mortars,
mean
boys.
29 seconds?
No, 29 is
Spacing.
the time.
Yeah, we'll just make sure it's here and then
229?
we'll be moving out.
No, as in the real
Oh,
life.
in real life. Oh. Lamar.
Wait one.
It's at 29.
All clear.
Me, I'll do it. I don't want too many.
Wilson watching southeast.
Can I just drop some arty like far away from them?
Mortars.
Start moving west. Start moving west.
Someone just
Keep
got direct hit.
spacing. Keep spacing.
Holds down.
Carry him if you can.
Yep, he's critical though.
Yeah, just carry him. We can really do medical in the firing zone.
Alright, Bravo's moving out.
Start moving towards the building, towards the southwest.
Alpha team med check.
Major yellow.
Malcolm yellow.
Elise green.
Wilson green. Contact
Okay,
left.
Bravo, we're gonna do
Yeah.
pre-check. I want
Contact
ammo
west.
first.
If they just walk into a new
Too
objective.
far now, you're out of the play zone.
Bravo, I want ace report. Give me ammo count.
Bravo, I'm not doing well on ammo. I'm like yellow. Pushing
Do we see where we're getting shots from?
Well, this
Okay,
is quite
casualty.
interesting, actually, because
Shots coming from the south side.
Clearly gold
And
is
they
left.
blindly walked into an unknown direction.
Yeah.
They
Watch
should have
out,
just,
I think somebody just got...
they should have just
yeah,
like
somebody
walked
got
back the
dropped.
way they came, right?
Wilson's dead.
Or pushed through instead of
What you need
pushing.
to do now is
Copy.
fix yourselves and get stable. Do not worry about clearing the next area. Just get everyone alive. And that will be the end of this serial.
Yo, this serial.
Get in the houses if you.
Hello, big man.
Put the AI on first. Hold.
Oh man, no!
I suggest you guys start firing
inside
your
the houses.
objectives.
Don't stay in the open.
Don't
stay
shoot
in the
at the
open.
enemies.
Why can't I?
We're still taking shots from the south side.
Jesus, what the fuck? What's up with my gear?
You guys can stop shooting at the objective. They're not shooting back.
This Ace Arsenal
Just shut
sucks
music.
ass.
What's wrong with your gear, Wilson?
No, I mean, when I save the loadouts
Probably
on my
'cause you
Ace,
save it
it,
with a colour. If you save it with a color on it, fucks it.
bullshit.
Yeah, okay. I'm pulling everyone out.
Oh, I just.
Gold's out. KIA.
Okay.
Behind me.
Okay.
What?
One major
Oh,
problem.
that was another.
Yeah, he said that was a different objective to stop shooting.
Does anybody else see this very long
Jesus Christ, there's a walking gun.
So let's question the
You're
movement.
hidden.
I know, but they could still hear me,
Hide
no?
yourself.
Talk to the floating M39.
Okay, so the one.
So where did you find that?
The one major problem, obviously, was right at the end. You were falling back into unknown territory, even if that wasn't another like serial, another area that we were going to practice in. You could have just gone straight into another enemy camp, which is actually exactly what you did. So the ideal thing would have been to have a plan to fall back out of the what you call it? Oh fuck, the trench position.
Fall back into the known position.
Yeah, like as soon as you know it's clear, you want to fall back, so you want to know where you're going back to. So I mean, if it were me, I'd have just gone back the exact same route I came in, but you didn't, and so you ended up running straight into more contact. In general, I mean, Bravo got kind of fucked.
Why is gold stretching?
Which was unfortunate. I think I saw like two of you get hit by one UGL round, which was unfortunate. You could have obviously had a little better spacing, but it is what it is. I can't fucking harp on that too much because it happens. And yeah,
Full
I mean, Alpha did
PTS,
good when you
noted.
did finally, when you decided that you could move as your 4, you did, and that was very useful, and you got into a position that enabled Bravo to assault. You could have probably done the assault yourselves if you wanted to, but it doesn't really matter. Both worked, and yeah, it was great up until when you'd actually cleared it, because I feel like you either didn't have the urgency or you just forgot that there were going to be mortars coming in, and so you didn't have a plan to deal with them. So yeah, anything from first Malcolm and Gold before the PTSs, or Elise, obviously.
Yeah, so, I mean, unless you guys didn't have anything, I'll go. The hell is going on with this body? Oh, okay.
Interdimensional travel.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot what I was gonna say, because that's,
Don't mind the body.
it was something about the communication.
I think the communication was much better this time than the time before.
No, I mean communicating that we were heading out to the wrong area. I think in situations like this, this would be a situation where I would prescribe a proper fallback point.
Yep.
If we're pushing into an area, before we pushed in, if I were doing platoon stuff, that would come down from me. I would say we are going to come back here after we shoot all the dudes here.
Yeah, but that can also be done.
Yeah, I think Wilson actually recommended that, but I probably forgot.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, you forgot.
Yeah, I think he recommended
And
it.
I also
Yeah.
said it on radio, like, guys, it's gonna be mortars.
Nice, that's a very...
No, I mean at that point that was too late. But during the briefing, right, when we were doing the
Yeah,
planning,
whatever.
like,
Like, we improve,
Yeah.
we learn, and we fail.
Mostly the last part, apparently.
Oh. How many deaths did they have? They did have...
No, I'm just fucking about.
I fell unconscious like 3 fucking times. I'm sucking at this play.
Well, Wilson, that
That's
might be
Sean once, I
because you
think.
were rocking white armor.
Say again?
You were on white
Yeah,
camo, bro.
you were Snow White that whole time.
Yeah,
dude.
man, I'm fucking pimping, man.
That is true.
Okay.
You can't
Only
like.
I'm allowed to do that, and that's what I'm doing platoon as a whole.
it was the bait.
Okay, people.
I was the bait.
The PTSs, I know Static had one, I can't remember if anyone else did, so we'll go with
Yep.
Static.
Static has had like 2 because he typed it 2 times.
So the 2 points that I wanted to say was for the first one, the second we started getting mortared, we started heading for a hard cover, which that would be something we would do. Although pulling back would have been smart as well. If you reverse the logic on this and you play a little bit of devil's advocate, if the hostiles did say to just nuke their own position to their friendlies, the odds are the friendlies would know that, okay, well, we've got another base to the south, or to the south. So they're not going that way. They're going to be going back north.
They don't, like, you didn't know where the base was.
They weren't communicating.
We didn't. We saw a hard structure and we decided to go for it.
Yeah. No,
But
the main
that
thing for
doesn't matter. I understand that was a mistake.
Yeah, just the main thing for me is you might get mortared on your way out, but I just see it as a higher percentage chance of failure if I go to an unknown area than if I go somewhere I know is clear. That's the way
I think the big counterpoint to that is we had hard cover that way. We had a car that way.
You were in a forest. It's easy to get into cover real quick, especially
We
in
would
this
want
terrain.
to get back to our vehicle as quickly as possible if we were getting mortared.
You went to a ditch, which was good, but then you went past the ditch to the houses. I think if you'd have just gone to the ditches and then started going back the proven route, that would have been perfect. But you went past the ditches to the houses, which was less perfect. But it was, yeah, as I said, I think it was just a lack of foresight. Well, if that was that on that one, we'll go and deal with the one that you accidentally started, because, yeah, that one might be in.
Any other PTSs?
Can we go get a resupply? Because I'm running a little low on ammo.
Sure.
We should have ammo.
some stuff, right?
We should have ammo in the vehicle. You can resupply there.
Yeah, check in the vehicle. If there isn't what you need, I'll get you to an arsenal. But
Wilson.
Quasi.
All
Yeah,
Sleipnir vehicles are
there's no shotgun rounds in here.
fitted
So
out with. Oh shit, there isn't.
Shotgun. Oh god. Oh god. I'll make myself
Stop
an
hitting me,
I'll wet
sir.
you, Matt. I'll wet you, Matt. I'll wet you.
Okay.
I'm an arsenal. You can.
thank you.
You
To the
can
weapon.
hit me.
To
No
the
way I'm
weapon.
moving.
Do you go?
Whip.
Do you and Max
You called
have
me
the
out,
same
man.
visor?
You called me out.
What?
What did you say?
What?
I said, do you and Max have the same visor?
No, they don't.
It
Max's
look-
visor is
I don't know
different.
why. It just looks similar.
Probably
I don't know.
because Max's helmet has yellow in it as well. Question mark?
Yeah, I know it has the yellow in it and the red, but I
Yeah,
think the
no,
visors
but
look
Max's
similar.
visor isn't the end portal.
Oh yeah.
To my knowledge, at least.
I believe that's.
Driving
I
a
know.
large military vehicle through a forest and knocking down trees that have probably been here hundreds of years.
Bro, who
Very
cares?
nice.
It is Ross.
They're too small to have been here hundreds of years.
That depends.
No, short trees like that, not hundreds of years.
Maybe on this planet time is different, bro.
I'm pretty sure the Lorax exists on all planets, and he's gonna kill me for every one of my subordinates that keeps knocking over trees. He's gonna pull out my bones.
Okay, this
Pretty
is
sure
the
that's.
starting area. Obviously, you know where the houses are. Yeah, so you know where the enemy are because you just saw them. So make your plan how you're going to get to them. Obviously, there's a fuck ton of clear area, and you've got to stay within the confines of the area marker thing. So if I'm looking at it, we got, well, it's either you go left or you go right because you can't go in the middle because there's no cover. So figure out which one you're doing.
Go, Malcolm, all you guys. Put your
I
heads
just
together.
drew a little bit on the map for fun. I hope you like my drawings. I'm an artist, you know. You can fund me on PayPal.
These houses, oh, these ones here do not exist.
They are okay.
Are we clearing all the other buildings?
Sorry, I didn't mean to delete the yellow one. You're going to the
I
ones
did.
that are red.
Alright.
Oh, you removed some red marks. There were red markers.
Yeah, no, but this doesn't exist. This doesn't
Yeah,
exist.
but
It's gone.
these were.
It's like, yeah, it doesn't exist.
Those were not in the box.
I'll check if they exist. Give me a second. Those ones do.
But
Well,
if
yeah,
we're
they
gonna
exist
stay...
right there.
Yeah. We don't know if there's enemies in them though.
Right.
We'll have to find out.
If we clear
I mean,
that out first.
Like, for example, Sentry
Dragon.
1, with and then.
I don't think the AI is
Boom.
set up properly because I put them on
Oops.
for hold fire when they
Sentry
walk
2,
out of the AI.
and that's logic on Arma because Sentry means the AI won't move
might have-
until it's clear.
Say
They
sentry
did.
means
They
what?
stopped firing after I did it.
Say again?
They're not on it anymore.
The AI,
I
no,
know
the
they are
Sentry
not, but
waypoint
I
on
can
AI
set up
actually does work.
this way on combat, open fire, keep formation.
The biggest concern are the hangars. The big ass buildings, where the fuck they are. Horn.
Okay. Will this one also
we
have
should do another
mortars
recon
in?
then?
I don't really think we need recon here.
Okay.
What if I just mortar the briefing?
Yeah, they're just barns. So if we can just like.
Yeah, guys,
You wanna
you're
take
in the
one building
open, you're
with
in
the next
line
one?
of sight of the objective.
Yeah.
They've triangulated your position.
We just have one fire team in one barn, other one in the other one.
Is that something they should be thinking
then-
about? Because they are literally just in line of sight.
And then whilst one goes to that kind of isolate.
Well, now they're taking fire.
Okay.
Drop them.
Well.
Nice.
Where are they?
Wait,
Where was that even from?
here, wait,
Well,
hold on.
that's the start of
If-
the serial, so fucking get moving.
Well, alright. Here we got one.
Watch this shit.
3 barns full of dudes.
Oh man, I got hit.
Static, watch out, watch out.
Alright.
Ninja,
Where are
watch
my
out.
people? Right.
Alright.
Please,
Buildings are
Major,
marked
what's
with
Wilson?
green will
Alright,
clear.
Elise,
Buildings are
Major
marked
Wilson,
with
come
yellow,
up
yellow
hide
can clear.
myself again.
Okay?
Say what? Say again.
I marked all the balls, or English.
I'll observe
I've
up
marked
close.
the bars.
Do you take damage if you're hit?
Yellow clears the yellow ones, and green clear the green ones. We should be aiming.
Alright.
And then obviously we gotta clear these 2 small buildings right here.
Yeah, we'll move to this building towards the north side first, and then we'll decide the other move.
Alright.
Alright, you guys want to first be like for us to
Alright.
move, or you
What the
want?
fuck is
Bravo
music?
site.
Alright. Alpha moving.
What?
Yep. Yeah, Bravo, let's go.
Bravo moving. Keep the line facing east.
So why would they move in the open? Like maybe I am just too critical of everything, but
Bravo's at the comp.
Well, I think
can they see the weapon floating?
Alpha is right.
I can't see the weapons.
Okay.
Yep, clear to fire.
Left shoulder scripted weapon that they can see it. And sometimes
Okay, so they can't see
they
web
can see my
knights.
knife, for example.
So they're taking fire from the
Alpha
barns,
keeps it
but
down.
they're not really doing anything about that threat to make it easier on them.
Bravo's
Are
already
they?
moved.
Copy, you're clear to move, we'll bring you.
Oh yeah, no, that is fair.
Bravo's
but
come out.
They're like
We're
not even
moving.
laying down fire in any capacity, barely.
Be advised, initial recon says that there's a bunching
Or
of
we should
hostiles in
get
the third.
lance
third.
suppression.
On the way. Understood.
Oh, are they literally gonna assault through the field?
Boss, I don't like this open field.
On the way.
It's not completely open. It's got elevation changes.
Permission to remote control and fuck them up.
Alpha start wing will be bounding the road.
Roger that. On the way.
While moving, keep the line facing east.
Metro, I just went down. Very ouchie.
On the way. On the way.
Mandra, are you down or are you two?
I am alive, breathing. Barely.
Just indicate yourself and then group with us.
Pushing all the way to the barn, or are we going? Where
Do we have any
stopping?
white smokes?
Wait one. Mandra, let us know when you're ready.
Why would they assault through the
Place is
field?
down.
They have so many options. And they put
Ready.
both.
Alright, Bravo, once the smokes are down, move to the
No,
surrounding
but
barn.
that's because the AI is incapable of punishing anything that is that. They're just incapable of punishing things.
Alright, Bravo, move to the border wall.
Static down.
It might be being executed well, but
Alpha,
it's,
get ready to move.
I don't. That's just
Bravo, you
because
ready?
the AI is incapable of doing anything.
No, we've got one man down.
Copy, we'll be covering.
But it is.
Keep your line
hard,
facing
though.
east. Keep your line facing east. Copy.
We'll go.
They would be fucking dead against players.
Bravo, we got a trench up
Yeah,
there if you
but-
need cover.
Alpha, you got one down. You got one down on your left.
You know what I'm trying to say. The AI is too forgiving in this case. You're also really just asking to be artillery. Okay.
Alpha team lead just went down.
Alright, copy, taking command. Bravo, C-trap.
Most of us are yellow.
Yeah, all of us are stable, but most are
Never
yellow.
mind, all stable.
Alright, good copy. Let us just get up Malcolm, and then you can push ahead, and we will be your sentry. Over.
Affirm.
Use the time to test yourself up, and then we will give you this ready to go.
Awaiting orders. On the way. On the way. Roger.
So is there a reason why my right click is just giving enemy models move commands instead of?
We've got movement southeast. In
Copy.
the forest.
Copy southeast, we will be
But I
barricading
think
with
I
our few guns
was able
on
to
our
do it
side.
in the past, which is the confusing thing. But hey, I don't know.
Alright, Bravo, we're back to full strength. Alpha is back to full strength.
Contact behind the bar, northeast.
punishing here is that they are doing fucking solely a stuff. That's what's punishing. So it's not necessarily just killing.
Bravo, contact northeast, behind the smoke, by the stone edge.
Alpha, if you
Is
Bravo
it
is
how
already
the
covered. Alpha.
Is it how the AI should work?
Wilson set.
Like maybe that is just
Bravo,
my
you said-
like I would
now we
like
got
to
one
be
man down. We can
punished
smoke
if
your
I
enemy,
make a dumb decision.
Alright, go ahead and smoke. Let us know when you're done.
Alright, smoking east.
They're still in the field. So what if all this time
Let me
the
know
squad
what
was
the smoke's up.
flanking them from the rear?
Alpha pushing. Right, I got cover southeast.
But yeah, that might just be
Malcolm,
my
we're set.
I don't know.
Right, Malcolm
How
and
do I
Minjo.
say that? My perspective on how the AI should be.
On the way.
Stay the cover release, don't risk it.
No, Menjo, please no.
Bravo,
Don't do this.
Sidra.
Oh.
Contact.
Bravo's moving.
Solid copy. Copy.
Aussie down. I just saw him fall over.
Yeah, so in my opinion, it was decent terrain for this sort of thing.
At least cover me, or someone. Building up trench, we're getting flanked all the time.
On the way. On the way.
Are asking for a grenade. Yo, have you guys thought about winning the fight first?
Where did my
Lol.
Oh, I can't shoot. Contact.
Stop. It left.
Can they hear you when you're hidden as Zeus?
Need help over here, Quasi.
Man, Static just using a booty head is slowing
I'm
him
giving
down
him-
so much.
Southeast,
He keeps getting
southeast,
headshot.
southeast. We're 2 pinned down, we need to move.
Nah, just 3 people down. Static is down. Malcolm was still down, but Closet just went down from that, I think. To be fair, they are sorta bringing this upon themselves for sticking in this position and all doing medical. Right?
Difficult to know what they should
Like, the violence of action is gone.
We need to do medical.
But I guess this is not CQB. Or is it? Static died. Like that. Unsurprisingly.
We need one to cover southeast, we're doing medical here.
Should I fly him in?
Alright, boy, where you going? You need to be getting out.
If you're not doing medical, full security, build trenches.
Static, get in a side gun.
What? No, I'm not. But I'm just
Yeah,
hitting
right,
the
so
side
then.
gun.
Alright, you want me to shoot at the good guys or the bad guys? It seems you keep dying because you're not wearing a helmet, bro.
Static is reinserting on the door gun with the SAO opening.
Static, this is Wilson.
I'm
Good
rocking it
copy.
right now. If you can paint targets for me.
Static, this is Wilson. We have no awareness of the situation now. Build up trenches around us, please. Is that an enemy? Never mind, that's friendly. Alright, Corman is up. Let him do medical for you. Cover on 360 security, build trenches. Bravo, what is your situation over?
Oh, that's a flare. Fuck, I just shot at a bear. I saw them do a slide and I was like, oh. They were just coming from the direction you said the enemies were, the east.
Oh, did you shoot at the black guy running? I wasn't just controlling anything. I was just walking up myself.
Let's see.
Alright, use the barn.
Frag grenade.
Amazing.
Who? What?
We got a mass pass.
Who threw that grenade?
Me.
Oh man, Joe. If you got a frag or flash, please say so.
I did like 5 times.
Alright,
Maybe say it over the radio. I'll work on him, I got him. Staff Sergeant Gold, this is
set up a triage point inside the barn.
Shocking.
B1, we got one enemy contact on radar bearing northeast. He's pushing in. Alpha team med check.
Malcolm. To yellow.
Alright, Malcolm. You
I
take
got
the
him,
lead
user.
when you're ready.
Just hold security.
Is Elise still up? Copy.
Gold is stable. Y'all can just...
What now? I don't see anybody.
I got him.
I see.
I'm up. Where's the rest of all that? Oh, there you are.
Malcolm, interactive over.
Well, hold up. Go ahead.
Shall we clear out bound with bound with Bravo and clear out the barns and then proceed?
Is Bravo ready to move?
Static is dead.
Static base down right here.
Static is dead.
Goal is still down, so when Bravo's up, we can then start pushing.
Are you hearing me on the radio?
We're taking fire above. The barn is not.
Okay.
Can you hear me when I'm talking on 51? Radio check, radio check.
Good check.
5x5.
Gold should be up. We
Wilson
just need some
covering
luck.
north or on first bar.
Alright, Major and Malcolm are covering north side.
Quasi back on 51.
Alright.
Read your 5x5 over. I guess we're just waiting for Bravo to pick up class.
We'll need to start.
Give me a little stitch.
I got you.
We won't be going this out. We'll be clearing the other bounds right next to us.
Yeah, copy. We're just covering the door, so I would suggest we go the back way and continue clearing. Yeah, just say the word. We're just gonna be covering here.
Copy.
Stitch incoming.
Wakey, wakey, Gold.
Actually, medkit incoming in seconds.
Alright, Menjo.
Yes, Malcolm.
Alright, Manju, music. You can start moving.
You're good,
You can start stacking on this door.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, understood.
Gold, stop being down.
You have a heart rate?
You have. And he has had for the last 5
release
minutes.
Wilson back.
We can push an Effie, that'll wake
Well,
him
copy.
up.
What is it?
I think the problem is just there probably wasn't enough blood in the system.
Alright,
We
Malcolm.
should be getting up soon.
Alright, we'll be going to the next one.
Copy.
Alright, stack on the door.
There
Stack
he
on the door.
is.
When you're ready.
Welcome back.
Wilson, you get control. When you're ready, start breaching.
Alright.
Oh.
One set. Yeah.
I want to be a part of this.
Alright. Music, you 3.
What a mess.
I'm 1.
Oh, you're one?
Well, Mom.
Yeah. Alright, okay. I'm second. Please, third.
What the fuck?
Why?
There's a vehicle in there.
You died on the fucking floor.
I think now would be a good time for a grenade.
Static just died on the fucking floor, dude.
Built at barn clear.
I need medical. Joe needs medical.
Need to.
Where you at?
Please.
How do I? Can I teleport myself into a vehicle like yours?
Short barn is clear, marking.
That was finicky. But it worked. Did Static die again? Oh wow, I swear. Malcolm did as well.
No, just as a heads up, that was not supposed to happen. The door was not supposed to open. I ran up to try and get a better view of the HUD, my friend or foe on the HUD, and that backfired tremendously.
Welcome aboard Sleipnir Reinsert Express. This is your crew chief speaking.
That backfired tremendously. That was not what was supposed to happen. The door was not supposed to open.
Double tap people, please. You can shoot them.
If you look in front of you, you'll see you have a food tray you can fold down while you're consuming dinner mid-flight. Be sure to fold the tray once we're coming in for a landing.
Which would be right now.
Fasten your seatbelts.
What the fuck happened?
They blew up the barn, like the vehicles exploded, so the building got destroyed.
questions about it.
Now you gotta search the rubble, man.
It was a mistake, it was an accident. Second fold.
Heads up.
You got those
Better.
four eating, clear body.
If you guys are not doing medical, pull security. Stop just
Yeah,
standing
at least
around
I got
looking.
this. I
I got this, Wilson. I'm magnetic.
Alright, copy, clearing. He's... Okay, he has a pulse, clearing out, pulling
You don't need this
security.
many people.
Covering
Medical.
southeast.
Putting up...
I'm already doing that, bro.
Which building?
This last one.
Last barn.
Which building, my man?
This one is cleared.
The one we're next to.
I already checked it.
This one.
Yeah,
I-
all the
I-
ones
there
are
was-
clear.
The middle one is destroyed, the second is marked white.
Yeah, the white one. Is that one clear?
Yeah, on the map.
I think the last barn
Third
didn't have
barn
any
has been
enemies
cleared.
in it. Enemies in it.
Second is definitely clear.
Okay, should we check other side?
Can you stitch me, my boy?
Check the
Can you
other side
stitch
of the
my
barns.
ass? Stitch me, stitch me, stitch me, stitch me, stitch me, stitch me.
I don't think we need to at this point.
Yeah,
I mean,
next.
okay, sure.
Static tends to do a lot of things he
Shit
probably
show.
shouldn't be doing.
How did
gold,
you even
17
destroy
I don't know,
this
he's
barn?
doing a lot of meta. I
Well,
don't know.
grenades
doing
and
medical.
of course
That's-
static going
how
full
many
Rambo,
grenades
just
take?
opening the barn
Wait,
and
did
get
I do that?
fucking molested by chain guns.
Ah, I gotta get myself a
That was
falcon.
not intentional, I promise. You
You know you can increase it, right?
If I crash, I'll be a bad boo boo, man.
Open the falcon.
I don't think we can all fit.
Hey, Dragon, did I blow up that building?
I had nothing to do with this whole thing.
Well, what did? No, because I shot a 40mm in, and it blew up a vehicle, and the vehicle blew up.
Maybe.
One dude.
You got a private taxi, yo.
This thing.
Bird up.
Wilson.
I'm having a private taxi. I am VIP, motherfucker.
Hey Manjo, you know how to use that gun?
Yes, as I've just
Hit
demonstrated.
Wilson.
Wilson, I don't think I can reach. Somebody on the other side might. I can hit the rotors.
Yeah, aim for that.
Ooh, it's a bit too high.
No.
goddamn
You only
it.
gotta hit one.
Oh my god, that was too close.
We're not doing blue on blue.
Right,
Not
hey.
right before.
Okay, what
Okay.
about blue on green? Like the trees are green.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna, like, the
Yellow.
Lorax is gonna come after me.
J hooking. I flew when I didn't crash.
Yo,
I did
what's
look
pimping, my
professional.
man? Jeez.
Okay, we're not gonna debrief the whole op because we've already debriefed parts of it. So just for this last scenario, again we'll go to the fire team leads first and Elise. What was good? What could have been better?
It took us way too long to clear the first one.
Yes.
Okay.
Man, I
No,
love getting...
go
But
back a
the-
step.
yeah.
What happened before you guys got to the barn?
The movement was not even. We should have
Oh.
probably spouting, like
You see,
a lot sooner, just getting separated. Because initially, gold was gonna go first, and then we got engaged. So at that point, they were way ahead of us, and we didn't really see what was engaging them.
So what was the plan? Because you guys attacked through the open field or from the
Well,
same angle?
well, the
Well,
plan was
initially,
go
I
through the
wanted
open
them to go
field.
first.
Okay, so
Push first towards the
Well,
open field, and
what
then
was
we'll
the
become in
brain?
security.
what was the thought process behind that?
Well, step 1, get to the barn. Step 2, clear the barn.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to have both fire teams in the open.
So how do you
if
get
it
from step
was
0 to
me,
step 1?
My route would have
Well,
been
miserably.
somewhere, something like this. I'd have done that. A big fuck off flank move because we had cover around those directions because there were trees and ditches and everything. Instead of going right over the middle, so the choice to go over the middle, up until about there, it was executed really well because you had micro terrain, but between for the last 20-50 meters it was completely open, and you got messed up. You got really stuck because you had to with the trenches at this point, and if there had been any sort of artillery or mortars or anything or casts, you would have all been dead, most likely, and you'd have been, or if you weren't, you'd have had to fall back and try again. So, and I think you would have probably had to fall back and try again if we were against any harder AI. Now obviously we're not, so I'm not going to hold that against you, but I feel like the choice of plan was probably not ideal, but the execution up until you actually went past here was good. When you went past here, you took casualties outside the barn. I think what you should have done is clear the barn and then try and deal with them from inside instead of from the outside, because the outside just kept having more and more people go down, which obviously was a problem. And I mean, if you did end up clearing the barn, you'll have realised there was fucking no one in it.
User disconnected
So
from
it
your
would have been a
channel.
good place to do your casualty stuff, triage and all that. But it is what it is. But yeah, I think that the main issue was just, to me, that bit, because you could have made this plan work, and you very nearly did, even though I don't think it was a very good plan. You nearly made it work because you did execute it really well. You had the two fire teams in really good positions supporting each other, but you were just stuck. Obviously the second building, cargo boom, I'm not really sure what happened.
That was perfectly clear.
So
I love getting fucking obliterated by the Gatling gun as soon as the door opens. It's my favorite.
Like to me was that someone opened the door by accident when the others weren't ready, and may or may not have dodged at the same time. And when that happened, no one was ready to shoot infantry, nor were they ready to shoot vehicles in the garage. So, yeah, the car that was there with the person on the gun shot and downed, I think, 2 or 3 people. So that was just poor timing on opening the door. But that I don't fault you too much on that. What I more care about is the planning, and I think the plan was not perfect. The actual mechanics of it, obviously, that's just down to how it ended up going, and that was an accident, that door opened and all that. But the plan of staying out here when you had medical issues instead of taking the 4 people who were alive, clearing this, and then dealing with them, and the plan of doing this, I don't even think you thought of this plan, honestly. It just looked like you saw a thing and were fixated on that. So, Gold, obviously, you haven't had to do the retraining, but Malcolm, you have. And a thing that I would like to stress that we have been taught in the British Army is that when you make a plan, you make 3 plans and choose the best of the 3. And I don't think you made 3 plans here. I think you saw something that seemed to
just
work
make one
and
plan.
Yeah.
No.
You don't need 3 plans if the first one is absolutely brilliant.
If you make the best plan from the start.
No, the whole point of making 3... It's
I don't know, I get it,
You
but...
make 3, that way you don't get stuck in one point of view. You don't get stuck in one idea, because you might think that your idea is fucking fantastic, and then you take the time to think of 2 others, and it's like, ah, shit, one of these others is actually better. And you save time, and you do shit better.
We didn't have very much time. We started getting shot at.
Oh yeah, that's another thing.
Shot at doesn't mean that you don't have time to plan. You just need to.
Dude, I'm not just gonna sit there while being shot at.
No,
I'm not the UN.
To be fair, we still had a lot of guns.
Honestly, though, I think that pressure that we had at the beginning was a little ill-placed. I mean, we could have just sat there. We had cover. Like, what are they going to do? Like, run across the open field?
The thing
Yeah,
is,
but I'm not
the
the
guys
UN.
were just standing in line of sight of the objective. You knew this, so you sort of brought that upon yourself.
Yeah. No, what you do in that
yes.
position, that's like a thing that's going to happen very, very often when we're doing ops. Like, most of the time, you're not going to have the leisure to just look at something and be like, okay, get a perfect plan without being contacted. Usually you'll have a patrol
Except
team.
when you DDoS the Zeus.
So it's a very good learning point here is that you get engaged. What you need to do as the squad and fire team leads is take control of the situation, make your 3 plans, and choose the good one, the best one, and then do it. But you need to take control, get your people in a way where they're not going to die whilst you make the plan. That's what you need to do. That's the job of the... Usually, the way you should do it is the second in command controls that part whilst the squad lead makes the plan. And then the squad lead tells the fire team lead. But obviously today it was a little different with the dynamic because you are both future squad leads. So you're kind of working together on that, which is fine. And that's good. But yeah, you need to give yourself the time to do it. And the way to do that is just to place your people in good spots so that they don't die whilst you take the time. Obviously I've spoken a lot. At least I'm sure you had something to say.
Yeah, not getting so rushed, I guess. We could have taken more time at the beginning of that. Dragon said everything that I was going to say about the approach to that. Like, the plan itself wasn't the best plan, but like, yeah, no, I totally agree. When we were getting right up to that line, we had it pretty good. We were, I was with Alpha, and we were popping dudes while Bravo was pushing up, and then they were blasting guys when we were moving up behind them, and that was all groovy. Most of the issues that I saw on the field came like right in this corner here. Like, this was like city.
Oh yeah, there.
It was right here. Because there was like dudes just camping. Dudes just camping right there. Putting bullets down range, just making this very sad. Yes, Boo Boo's own big sad point. Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself. Shit. Yeah, no. Probably could have just been better from better planning. So yeah, what Dragon said. I do commend sticking to the walk forward and into danger plan though. You've definitely proven that you're capable of doing that. Again, like I said with the other point, I'll also be able to help from platoon level down, as I will be prescribing bigger plans to squad leads, so you'll have a little bit more information to work with in an actual op.
Oh yeah. It's just, yeah, this is the sort of thing I think we'd do at a platoon level. Ideally we'd have 2 squads at least trying to assault this instead of just 1. But yeah, we have a lot of other PTSs.
We can let them go.
Yeah, Wilson had one. I know Static had one. I think so. We'll start with Wilson.
Me.
Yeah. So I mean, I know this goes for team leads, but for the rest of you that's not team leading, the topic about like decentralized command, if you can call it like that, is basically if you don't have anything to do, you pull security, because a lot of times when things got chaotic, people were like looking at like uncom bodies with a corpsman on. So I rather like people actually asking, do you need support? Otherwise you just pull security. Because oftentimes we were in the open and we had no people covering our rear. So I hope like people can like take some initiative that if you don't have an order, build a trench, pull security. Basically it's
Yell at them.
What?
You can yell at them to do it.
Yeah, I know. I do tell them, but like we did have before I retired, we did have trainings where we did tell people that the second you go out and nothing happening, tell your security bearing zone and pull up a trench and keep security until told otherwise. because the more I have to focus my resources on telling them to do it, the less I can, like, what do you call it? Improvise, yeah, in a shitty situation.
Yep.
But yeah.
What would you call in order static? I can't remember what the order was. So.
I'll probably static first, but I'll just say, when you're in a fight and people go down, maybe don't focus on getting the guys that are down up when you're still under fire. Maybe like eliminate the threat first before dealing with wounded.
Yeah.
Because you're like
add on-
creating a situation where you're just like getting shot more instead of shot less.
You are effectively out of the fight if you are having to stop to do medical on somebody else, which makes it harder for the rest of the team because then there's 2 people down, not fighting.
Yeah. To elaborate on that a little bit, this isn't my PTS, but I'm just going to say that in combat training in the Marine Corps, we're taught that it is better for the person down on the ground who is dying for you to shoot back and kill the enemy so that the area can be clear, so that you can do actual deeper medical than just pull them back to cover. It is ultimately better to leave a person out in the open if there are still enemies out there, because if you lay down suppressive fire, maybe they can patch themselves up in that event. So and there's also another thing, like in Arma, when you get shot, you're able to just, stop like this and patch yourself up. But in the real world, if you get shot, you're probably down on the ground. You're like rolling around, and so you're gonna have to patch yourself up on the ground. If you get shot in like the leg, you have to apply your own tourniquet, right? Like in Arma, that's just something you just do. But that's applying real world tactics to Arma. I agree with that. The best thing you can do for a wounded man, even if he's unconscious, is to just fire back.
Remember that operator video for Rainbow Six? Sometimes the best way to save a life is to take one. Wow.
Yeah, that is pretty much it. Yeah.
Alternatively, if you don't want to think about it as a medical, an unconscious person, if an unconscious person does not pose a threat to the enemy, so you have to fill that threat vacuum. More important.
So my PTS really quickly was just that I think it was pretty obvious by me screaming "uh-oh" and then getting obliterated by a minigun, but that end part, that was a little accident. That was not supposed to happen.
That was quite funny to watch. I'll have to go and get the clip.
It just looked like you fucking Rambo'd in.
Yeah, no, I ran up to the door and I was trying to get a good view with my HUD of the interior, and then the door opened and my character did like the jolt backwards. I think I pressed space by accident, and I was like, "uh-oh," and just.
I witnessed that. I walked up and it, like, just keep the area clear. I see you look in the building, and then I see you die. Just instantly, even uncon, you just died.
Died instantly. Yeah, I walked up to the door. I like tried to peer inside, accidentally pressed space. I just said, "uh-oh." Got sent away from the door. Yeah. That was not supposed to happen. That was an accident.
Understood. Hopefully it's an accident that we can learn from, as like probably half the bullets that hit you went through you and hit me.
I have got one question.
What can I say? I take the shots that my captain can't. Junior enlisted man right here.
I have one question. Were there any other explosives except for me shooting the explosives?
Probably the vehicles exploding.
Yeah, because I know that the vehicle exploding blew me up. I don't know if it blew up the whole building.
It blew up like all the cars, and then it did the Arma of. Yeah,
That's awesome.
This yin yang hurts me.
I'm so good at blowing up.
And one of you needs to be winner.
Overall, I think that's.
Are you telling them to racially segregate?
Yes.
Stuff, so I'm quite happy with how the overall thing went. We'll probably repeat this file again in a few months, a month or two maybe, and just see what's what. But yeah, I ain't got anything else. You got anything else?
Not really. I'm glad to see us all working out here on a less mission styled training. Cool to see everyone working together and to do all this training stuff.
Well,
Even
that's
if
what that's what his FTX is for, no?
yeah, cool to see people here. Hope to see you guys tomorrow too. That's all we
Maybe
got.
you'll be blind tomorrow.
One quick.
Wait,
what?
Quesadilla has a PTSD?
Just real quick, I just want to thank you guys for letting me come and run with you guys all the times. I actually enjoy hanging out with Slep, so yeah.
You should join.
Switch platoon, switch platoon.
Nah, I can't switch tunes because my time's working out better.
He's allergic to mechanized vehicles. He can only be around them in short bursts.
Mechanized infantry.
I was tier once.
Wait, one really quick thing. I asked this like 2 months ago. When the fuck am I getting my 1 year medal?
You're not.
Why? I've been in this unit.
Why J5 full strength head out of their ass?
I have been in the unit.
Alright, I want to challenge. I want to
Yeah,
challenge.
like what the fuck?
I think.
I've been in this unit for over a year.
Bro, J5 gets to it when they get to it. They do it in batches.
Yeah, stop being so slow. You're back.
You're
You're
not
clearly
in
not.
J5, bro.
Yeah, but still, they're clearly not.
Give me
doing
a
it in
challenge,
batches.
Dragon. I dare you.
No. They're clearly not.
Hey, I'm about
doing
to
it
get
in batches.
PFC in real.
It's like a
If I
month
get pinned on
after I
Tuesday,
was-
so when do I get
I
PFC?
was supposed to get my medal. They
Wait, who
gave
is
out
this?
the medal to
Asking about
fucking
getting a
board
promotion.
members.
So make your promotion.
You getting PFC or you have no points?
Like rather.
Yeah,
Just
you
to know.
get good scrub.
Don't ask about it too
How do you
much.
do it,
So
man?
you
I
can
I want a
frequently
challenge.
say,
Give me a challenge. Oh.
But
Do the last scenario on your own.
it should be soon. Don't worry about it.
So we'll do
Oh.
this shit.
How about you do the
I'm trying
last
to get-
scenario
trying to go
on your
for that-
own with
trying to
just
go
a
for that
knife?
J3.
Anyone else want to join?
Yeah, so you can. Yeah, that's cool.
I can Zeus.
I'm gonna leave. Farewell. List me as attendance, please. I need the points.
Me too, please.
No, you're not listed.
Derek, I'm doing your attendance.
No, denied.
So what do you do in the Marine Corps, Static?
I'm a radio man.
Yo, a real life radio man.
Does he do water stuff? I reckon he'd do that because, you know, the Marine.
So you guys have like the 152 Golf, right?
Yes, our primary radio that we use a short range.
Get good, motherfucker.
Actually, that could be US, but
Alright. Let's go. Alright, let's do a plan. Let's follow the team document.
I'm not sure like what we're.
Menjo, sit the fuck down, you little boy. Alright, Dragon, let's take a seat. Let's go in the safe circle. Come on. The safe circle. Alright, so according to the document, we have to cover, remove, simple, prioritize and execute, and decentralize command. So let's do the first thing, set up 3 routes. I do one, Menjo you do one, and Dragon you do one, and we see which one we do like.
Okay.
So we're here, so I'm gonna do the yellow one. I'm gonna do this one. I don't care. Just take one. Right, so I want to take this one because we have a higher, like we have some forest and it's not in the open because this area here is dangerous. Well, let me see here. Planning. I need to find a planning. Alright, so likely enemy positions. So I will guess likely enemy position is gonna be maybe here. Maybe here. Maybe here. They can be in here. And maybe there. Likely force composition. What's that? Is that like how heavy?
That's
like
what type of vehicles, what type of
okay, I would just
are they innies?
what regular
Probably not going to be
noobs.
a fuck
There we
ton
go.
of armored vehicles because it's not like a big compound. Like it's not a military compound. It's just a fucking.
So how would you mark cover and concealment options? Would you just like make a marker, or is it there like a specific sign to use to make it
I don't think
like
so.
standardized? Maybe
Just
green.
like a marker, a little marker.
Yeah, like here.
Yeah.
Oops.
Possible burn.
Concealment is
Here.
all the forests, so you don't really need to mark them.
Yeah, cover and concealment are very different things.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm marking cover basically. SPF position options. The fuck is that?
Support by fire. So where
So,
someone
like-
is covering fire from.
Oh yeah, like bounding and such. Well, the problem with the forest is I think we have to do that on the fly because I can.
It's a
Well, I can't do
platoon
that.
level thing, really, the SPF.
Oh.
Or at least
Oh.
you need a full squad because SPF position would be, I'd maybe have an SPF position here. This is the marker for SPF.
Ooh.
And then the arrow just points the direction. So this would be an SPF position potentially. I'd put a squad or a fire team here to shoot down onto the thing.
I want to draw because I want to. Hee hee.
What's this?
I'm learning.
What are you using this as SPF for? You're shooting over here. We don't know if that can really see that because I think this might be a little uphill. I'm not sure.
You're boring.
It is slightly above.
Yeah, so it's not a really good SPF position because you want to be shooting at least down or uneven usually. So.
Yeah, but it is true that this one has better view of like this open area.
Yeah. So I mean,
Okay,
it's a
so-
possibility. I'd say do it as a possibility because the height
Okay,
difference
so-
isn't very big. So.
All right. So in my opinion, I do like the green router because you have conceal. Is he fucking everything up for us? Is he destroying everything? Oh yeah, we got actually a car, so we got actually a technical, it's motorized. Alright, copy. So I do like the green one better because it has more cover compared to the other one. The only con is that it's like we don't have the high ground, so as General Kenobi taught us well.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's a potential route. And obviously, what we get taught at Sunburst is usually that your routes would be fucking left, right, or straight down.
Oh, I think they're going down.
yeah, alright. I want to go for the green one. Basically.
I agree. I think the green one's actually.
Alright, so let's get behind cover here, so we have concealment.
Yeah, hold on. Let me open my GPS so I can actually see where we are.
Turn right, 100 meters, front. In the next 200 meters, turn left.
Rifleman, 200 meters, front. Imagine your GPS.
Oh my god,
that.
no!
You good? Why are you climbing so high?
I don't know. Alright, let's use the hay. I am allergic to hay, so I can't stick close to it.
Oh no, you have hay fever?
Yeah, actually, it's fucking terrible. If I take it on my skin, I get blisters straight away.
Oh god.
Well, we've got eyes on enemy already here. Look, now we can see the objective.
Alright, let's mark it. Let's mark it.
It's a lot more easier to make a plan if you can see what you're going.
Yeah. So I do see that like going lower down.
I'm
going
trying
more
to mark it,
south.
but why doesn't it work?
It
I
doesn't
have
show up
like
on the
a
map.
no, I know, but I have this mod.
It's not supposed to. It's made to not show up on the map.
Alright, but we see.
But you can see where these things are.
Alright, we got 2 times, 4 times, 3 times infantry. We got a bunker.
So
The bunker is.
a really good SPF position.
That's actually true, but we only three boys.
Yeah. I mean, even where we are now is a decent SPF position because we're only a few hundred meters out. But yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna mark the bunker.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the? Let's see. What's the? What is the installation? I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, Elise is combating. So.
All right. So the bunker's marked. Is there anything else here? 1 times
Not from
infantry,
this
2 times
angle.
infantry on the bunker. Gonna mark that.
Sure. 1 auto rifleman, 1 rifleman. I think.
All right. I think we got the most. So I guess, but because we have the forest, I guess we. Oh my God! He's destroying everything.
Oh, never mind, there's somebody behind the tree. For fuck's sake.
This is no
God
fun.
damn it. Oh, now they're all dead. Ooh, the fucking house.
Yeah, it's fucking destroyed.
Yeah, there's a lot of people inside though. I can see them. Can I shoot them, please?
I'm not sure. Yeah, Ma, you actually got effective range. We don't.
Yeah, there goes one. That was a bit too low. Oh, they were shooting us now. Not for long, clearly. Oh lord. So we are taking like some considerable amount of fire.
Well, it's not me shooting.
No, but like they are at us.
Oh.
Or at least I heard bullet cracks.
Yeah, friendly front. Yeah, it's clear.
Well, that was easy. Good job, people.
Yay, we win.
Oh man, we didn't even get to execute our plan.
The only thing
But
that got
actually, when
executed was the
seeing
enemy.
this,
Can I shoot
think
static?
actually...
Can I please shoot static?
Nah.
Sure. One shot.
Alright.
Hit him thorax, I think. Yeah.
I'm gonna scare
Hit
him.
him mass. Yeah, this is warning shots. Oh, he's shooting back! He's shooting back!
I'll be the SBF. You guys need to push up and actually fucking get him.
Okay.
I'll keep him pinned.
Oh shit, that's...
Alright, we're moving up to the high stack.